To me, this is always mind-boggling, or should I say irritating. It irritates my spirit because the way that men have been able to inflate their value by gaslighting and manipulating and like pulling Houdini tricks on us is sickening. They have been able to convince us with this illogical way of thinking that they're the leaders, they're supposed to be protectors and providers, while simultaneously requiring women to do all of those things that they say is strictly their role. Like, women are the innovators, women are the protectors, they're the ones that provide, they're the ones who are supposed to be nurturing, and we're supposed to be protecting their feelings, and all of those things. Like, I was trying to make the point yesterday that, again, I do have to be, y'all know I gotta keep it real. I did get the point that I was making yesterday from Pretty, bar for bar, but I thought it was an important point to make. How men say that they're supposed to be these protectors and providers, but their logic excuses them of those duties, but they require women, strange women, to protect and provide their feelings and them and stand in front of them. If any black women are here, think about how many times black men expect us to stand in between them and the police, even if they did something that violated the law, even if the violation was against us. They expect us to stand between them and the system that they benefit from. So yeah, like, it's diabolical, but I land with it.
No, I agree. Um, Definitely saw it. Go ahead, Hoochie.
Yeah, I 100% agree with everything that you just said. Like, men, they actually, like, if you work in the healthcare, like, profession, you'll know that men don't even take their own health into their hands. That's why they say men live longer when they have women. Like, they don't know their children's teachers' names. They don't know their teachers' their children's favorite colors, their favorite foods, none of these things. Like, women have to hold everything together when they're in these like relationships with men. Men don't even maintain familial relationships. Like, their family relationships are held together by the women that they date, or their moms or their grandmothers. They don't even hold those types of relationships together. It's really sick that they act like they add so much, but in reality they're just taking from you most of the time.
And see, that's the point of it, right? The point is that they have the advantage of that. So you got to think about it. If somebody is meaning to exploit you for labor, right? If they're afraid the benefit of you doing it, what type of things are they going to say to you to convince you to do just that thing, right? Like when they say, "Oh, women, you don't have value unless you're with a man," right? Men normalizing stuff, calling out women helpmates and you're the backbone, and like you're supposed to support him, right? And then neg you about your own accomplishments, like, oh, it don't mean anything if a man not being able to exploit you for it, right? If that's what I'm saying, like the game is basically them gaslighting us and trying to make us feel like we need them and lying to us about what they're actually doing. But if you actually stop and look around, you realize, hold up, something's not adding up. If y'all the protectors and providers, why like are y'all harming us? And then they'll say, well, that's why you need your own man to protect you from the other man. But women who live with men are more likely to be harmed because here you are living in this household with this man who hasn't been conditioned to have emotional regulation and have issues with his ego and feel like he got to dominate, and he's more likely to be able to harm you like physically. And then somebody was saying the other day, even if he's like a smaller dude or whatever, they will resort to using weapons. Why do you think that's safe? And then as women, we need to really think about, where did that idea come from? Thank you, Gabrielle. Go ahead. I'll let Charlie go.
Okay,
Go
okay,
ahead.
sorry.
No, you good. I just want to open the panel quick today.
Yeah, I just got quick things to say. I don't disagree necessarily with anything y'all are saying. I'm engaged. I'm getting married in August. I think, based off what I listened to, I heard one of y'all talking about, men want their women to stand between them and the police. I heard another woman talking about men don't know their teachers' names. I think that's case by case. Obviously, I think y'all are if that's what's happening, I think y'all are with the wrong men. But yeah, I mean, just quickly, I think men and women balance each other out pretty well.
Let me ask you a question. Okay.
Yeah, no, go
So
ahead.
why'd you come up here to tell us that you captured a woman? Why did you start with that?
I started with that because that's the fact. I don't give you a little bit about myself
Hold
before I
up. The
start
fact is
talking
that you
about it.
captured a woman. Hold up. The fact that you captured a woman and
Did I say captured? I
I
said
feel so
engaged.
hold up. I feel sorry for that woman, right? It's weird that you would come here. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't really care about what we be talking about. And like it's just weird because you're like, oh, you messed with the wrong man. You think because you engaged that make you a good man?
What did did
What the
you listen
fuck?
to a word I
Hold up.
said?
No. You didn't listen to a word we said is the problem. But we gonna
Quite
go to
literally
no, we
used
gonna go to
examples of what
PG.
y'all.
We gonna go to I ain't arguing with you, nigga. Go ahead, PG.
Hey Tara. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Why do men say women need them when they can't maintain their lives without women? I think, and we all know this because we've been on Tara. I know you've been on TikTok for a long time. I know I have. Men have two different conversations without really realizing it. They like to take two different concepts and combine it as one. The problem is, whenever men say that women need them, they always go back to we build the buildings, we build the roads, we work on cars, we do things, so far as cut grass. They always talk about things that they do in terms of how they contribute to society versus how they contribute to a relationship. Two totally different things. Just because skyscrapers get built downtown does not mean that we owe them children. It's cool to have somebody who can fix your who can replace your oil, but does that mean he deserves 40 years of your life? They keep thinking that because they know how to change oil, and most of them don't, or because they know how to work on cars, and the vast majority of men don't even know how to fix cars, don't know anything about cars, but they think because they contribute to society that that automatically means they contribute to a relationship. And they're two different things. They don't. You may be good for society. Okay, great. You work in construction. You go through warehouses. Great. You put on a fluorescent vest. Wonderful. But does that mean that you are owed a woman? No. So they're having two different conversations. And as usual, they're too ignorant to realize that.
Yeah, because they're talking about like society at large, and then at the same time they're trying to push a relationship. But the
Right.
interesting thing about it is, right? The reason No, I'm done. The reason why they depend so much on infrastructure is because they have womb envy. So we create people, so they have to be like, look what I built. I built this. Even though like, and there's a lot of stuff they take credit for. A lot of things been stolen from women. Just so y'all know. All right, we can open the panel when everybody says something. Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen. Share the live out so somebody might want to participate in the conversation. If you ain't already done so, can y'all send a heart me to support the live? And you can gift the people on the panel if you agree with them.
All right. I wanted to add something too, like more about emotional labor. I don't know how men came to the
Thank you,
conclusion
dog horse.
that they're not emotional. They're very emotional and they rely heavily on women to manage their emotions. They say they need a peaceful, calming woman who can be like a therapist to them. They need you to give them schmecks to help them manage their emotions and all types of stuff. I think that's crazy. Like even the man who's on here, I guess like he came up here saying that he caught him a woman, like he captured a woman so that we can validate him and do more emotional labor for him. Like who cares about that?
He thinks having a woman makes him different. He thinks having a woman sets him apart from the average everyday man. So because he has a woman that he's about to marry, that makes him separate from any man that we may be talking about.
All I said was I was engaged to give y'all some background about myself. I didn't say captured or nothing. Y'all are putting words in my mouth. I don't get it.
But you mentioned it because you wanted to set yourself apart to make yourself look different.
I just wanted to make it clear I was
Yeah,
in a
that's
relationship.
because he's seeking validation also, and he want to assert his self authority on what he's saying, because the way men gain respect and status in society is by having proximity to women. Men who don't have proximity to women don't get that same It doesn't apply to them. So yeah, they
So
do
what
that
would
a
y'all
lot.
say
If
if
you
somebody
listen to,
came on here and said they were a
hold up,
single
sir.
man?
Hold up, sir. Hold up. If you listen to the men, a lot of times they'll do that. They'll say if they don't, they'll say they got a wife. They'll say they got a girlfriend. They got a sister. They even go and say they was raised by their mama, like we all wasn't raised by our mama. Basically because that's supposed to be like, okay, other women trust me, you should trust me. And the whole time the nigga sitting on a dirty mattress on the floor by himself. But what's up, DJ Mike?
Hey, what's going on? Why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain their lives without women? I wonder why do men say that?
All right, while you think about it, what's up, Liz?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I would question the idea that men even contribute to society. Like, what society? It's not like the world's not doing well right now.
Oh,
And also if every man could disappear tomorrow and like it'd be fine.
oh,
It would be completely fine. Like we have enough in sperm banks that we could birth the next generation and we'd be completely fine. It'd actually probably be healing for the earth, for one thing. But yeah,
That's why when you when I pose a question to them about what would men do if all the women and children disappear versus women, the opposite, and the men don't know what the fuck they would do. A lot of you saying they crash out, whatever, because on their own they can't have anything running. And that's the thing, they exploit women, and our labor is unpaid and invisible, and normalized to a point that a lot of women don't even understand what they're really contributing. But the men are okay with that because they benefit from it. Go ahead, Michael.
All right, I just got unmuted. All right, so wouldn't it be the case that men and women need each other like equally?
No, not at all. So hold up. We're not starting with questions. You got something to add to the conversation? We go to the next person.
They don't like
That's not a
legitimate points,
question.
Michael.
That's a
Hold up,
statement.
Charlie.
Like as in, men and women would need each other. Is that better?
For what? Okay, for what then?
For one, rearing children. Like I don't
All
know
right,
how
fuck
you
the
have a
kids. Hold
species.
up. Fuck kids, right? Because
Wait,
hold on. No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because like women aren't all about sacrifice. There's a lot of sacrifice to come with kids. I say there's no kids on the table. What do women need you for?
wait. So no kids on the table. No
No
one's
kids on the
taking care
table,
of
no.
kids.
So what do women? Hold up. What do women need you for?
What do women need men for?
Yeah, we listening. Go ahead.
Relationships, like
With the
romantic
relationship, hold
relationships.
up. What's the benefit of a romantic relationship?
So I believe you know what the benefit of a romantic
No, I
relationship
don't.
is.
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so to satisfy the need for romance, that is an inherent human trait.
No. See, this is the thing. Men and women circles operate differently, right? If women can be sent to men, and not seek y'all for validation, they realize they're not getting much from you. You can get
Wait,
emotional needs from women. Matter of fact, it's better to get
oh,
emotional support
Jesus.
from women because that's
so
what
you
women do.
saying that
Hold up,
all
Mike. Hold
women
up, hold
should
up,
become lesbians?
hold up, sir. Hold up, sir. Because y'all project all the time. You need romance because men don't support each other like that. Y'all do parallel play, y'all play activities and stuff. That's something y'all like to do, and you go to women and victimize yourself and exploit her for emotional labor. So no, that's not the same. You can go list the next thing.
Okay. So the number one genre for women is romance. So I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
all
about.
right, fantasy. So what? And the
That
men in
would
those fan, hold
indicate
up. The men in those
fantasy
fans,
would
hold up.
indicate.
Hold up,
So I
sir.
can't
Hold
speak.
up.
So I
Hold up.
can't
No,
speak.
because
I can't illustrate my
I'm
point.
gonna address everything you say.
You
That's
you're
why.
not a
Pause at the romance. Y'all ever watch romance films? Like it's interesting. The men in those films, a lot of times it's toxicity and is again another way women cope. But the most appealing thing about the man is when he act like a woman. Women love each other. They don't love niggas. That's why y'all have love bombing when you pretend to act like a woman and give all the attention, all the emotional support, and you there showing up. And she like, oh, this the one. And then you turn back into a man and she can't stand your ass. Women fall in love with women and men act like women to get women to fall in love with them. So you're not going to rub the romance shit because y'all niggas ain't even romantic. But go ahead and do the next one, sir.
Oh, boy. Where the hell's she from?
If that were true, then women would read lesbian
Hold on,
romance
hold on,
above
no,
other
hold
romance.
up. I
Straight
think you,
romance is the
hold up, no. You might be confused. I'm not debating you, nigga. I'm not debating you. Do you have something else you want to sell to the women? Because y'all the ones who
I
chase. Y'all the
haven't
ones who
even
sell
finished my
relationships.
sentence.
Y'all, hold up, and you're not, because I was talking. Y'all the ones who always shaming women
And
and
you
trying
a
to like
bitch,
scare
cause
women
what
into
the fuck?
relationships, sir. So
You a
hold
bitch,
up.
cause what the
Tell us
fuck?
what else
You
the
gonna
relationship.
cut
Hold
my
up.
mic
Why
every time
else?
I speak?
No, nigga.
You gonna cut my mic every
List
time I
list the
speak?
third reason why women
You
need
gonna cut
She's
men.
a
my mic
fuck
every
up.
time I speak?
You got something to say, or we can go into the next person.
Oh, I was trying to say it, and then you cut me off. So as I
Go
was
ahead, say it
saying,
then.
if that were true, lesbian romance would be the number
Hold
one
up, we're not talking
romance
about
that
romance no
women.
more. Hold up, pause. No. We moved on from romance. I responded. What's the third thing, sir?
So you're denying that women
So
want
you have nothing
romance.
else. All right,
So
cool. We're
you
gonna go to the next person. Think about something while you sit there on mute. What's up, Lanika? All right, you can go because you can't respect boundaries. Go ahead, Lanika.
Hey, okay, well, honey, I just respect what I say because I don't know. I've been treated good, so I'm not against men. I actually love me a little man.
Are you still, hold up. Have you even tried to deconstruct from being male centered, or you on running on default?
Oh no, I tried to be a dyke one time.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
like
Hold up.
it.
Whoa. So you don't understand what I'm saying. So you still running on default. So you love these niggas. That's fine for
Oh
you.
yeah, I love a
All right,
man because I've been
put
treated
your,
good my
hold
whole
up.
life
Let
by a
them do
man.
your, hold up,
Exactly. Don't be
real
hating
quick.
on her.
Hold up, DJ. You can go too. Go ahead and do your advertisement real quick so they hit you in the DMs, or we can go to the next person, ma'am.
Oh, I don't need to be hit on the DM. I've been
All right,
treated good
okay.
my
We're gonna go
whole
to Philip
life.
then. That's fine. You love niggas. We got it. What's up, Philip?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored. I was listening to this conversation, and I just feel like the question is backwards. Because
The question's fine, sir. You can respond.
listen, we need each other. We
No,
all
we
came
don't.
from a
Tell us what we
man's
need. Hold up.
balls.
Hold up. Y'all be throwing too much stuff out there. Tell us what we need each other for.
What you mean? Love, to grow, to get closer to God.
No. Mm-mm.
If you don't
No,
believe,
nigga. You hold up. No, you fuck holes in the
I
bathroom.
don't
What are you
fuck
talking
hoes in
about?
the bathroom. I don't fuck
Yes, you
hoes,
do.
period. I got a whole woman, a whole
No.
queen.
I ain't talking about a woman. I'm talking about an actual hole in the wall,
So
sir.
why do you think that? And why would you judge me like that?
Okay, all right. So you had your chance to tell us how we need each other. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Go ahead, certified. Hold that, Philip. You gotta wait for open
I
page.
just
Thank you,
came on
Fana.
here. I just came on here just to say what's up with another motherfucking Baltimore motherfucker. Yeah, man, I ain't talking too much about nothing. That's
All right,
all.
okay. You could have did that in the
Just
comments.
this
We can
real
open
shit.
the panel, y'all. All right, I don't care. We can open the panel now. The thing that's crazy, y'all, is that like in the midst of them trying to sell their pitch about being in a relationship, so go straight to like
Oh shit, I missed
arguing.
it.
Hold up, you going straight into arguing when like when a woman has already responded, you basically trying to bypass what she said and keep like dysregulating her nervous system by arguing with you. The reality is like y'all ain't got it. We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all. But y'all want to focus on
Asghar,
argue.
this is
Hold up.
star 5
Y'all
minutes from Syria. Need
y'all
help.
want to focus on women arguing with y'all about why they don't need y'all or why they do need y'all. So y'all can't start talking about what the fuck we need y'all for because we don't need y'all for
I
nothing.
mean, a
But
man
go
don't need
ahead,
a
Can I,
female
hold
if he
Lanika.
on,
gonna
hold
speak
on,
up.
hold
I don't
on,
need no bitch. I
hold
jack
on,
my dick. You know what I'm
hold
saying?
on.
Like we
Oh my god. Can I just say? I just want to point out the guy above me when you said you fuck holes in the wall. His first response was, "Why would you judge that?"
No,
First
listen,
thing he said, "Why would
this is
you
a black
judge
man
that?"
talking.
I'm
So
just
respect
saying.
me. This is my country. So I'm gonna say this. I didn't.
It's not your turn, Philip. It's 819 turn. Go ahead, 819.
okay, yeah. A man don't need y'all. I mean, I understand.
Okay, all right. We don't care. But that's not what we're talking about. What's up, Pray with Ray?
Yes. You want me to answer the prompt?
Yes, sir.
Say, why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain their lives without women? Um, I feel like the prompt's true. I can't. I can maintain my life without my woman, but I just choose not to. We got a partnership, and I feel like
Okay.
I can't function without her. She
Sorry for
can't
that,
function without
Roman.
me.
We don't care about your relationship. I don't know why y'all keep telling me about that. What's up, Jackson? Jackson ain't got nothing to say. We can open the panel, y'all. It's weird y'all trying to flip anything. We talking about this prompt. If you want to talk about something else, go to your own line.
We
Yeah,
talking about the man don't need y'all.
the
Shit.
the
Keep
deflection
It's
is
like
muting me.
so real. The deflection is so real. The truth
it's
is,
like
no
shit
matter
Thank you,
start
Gidget
it's
Valentine.
like phone the
no
start.
I
the
think
the
y'all
truth is,
bitter
no matter how they try to flip it, they don't even live as long as they should when they're
because y'all
single.
kill us.
They in America
No,
right
you
now.
live
Y'all
longer
kill us
in your
mentally.
marriages.
Hold on. Who said that?
Man,
Y'all
a
kill us
man don't
mentally.
need no
Philip, is that
All
motherfucking
his
right,
woman,
name?
man.
Yeah.
no, you can't use TikTok friendly
I
language.
don't
Hold up.
need
It's
y'all
one at a
motherfuckers. I
time,
don't know
man.
why y'all niggas, man, bruh.
Honestly, if a
What they
man
do?
had a
Man.
panel
What do they do?
saying that women did like men didn't need women, I wouldn't get on there because I don't care. Like, who cares? Women would love for y'all to not need us. Men need us for everything. If they're not using us for the labor, they're using their mothers, they're using their aunties. I heard one story, a woman was talking about how her own father used her for household labor and stuff like that. Like, come on now.
Man, these
That's actually
motherfuckers
pretty
just
funny,
capping.
man. All the money you want. Hold up, 819. Your mic messed up. You sound like background noise.
All these people, like, we know men tell us all the time that they're not romantic. They're not romantic. They can't even be monogamous with you in relationships.
Okay, we
We
ain't talking about feelings right
when
now.
we
That's what she
talking
said.
about like romance and stuff like that, we can't get it from men in real life. So that's why we
We ain't
have to
talking
watch
about feelings.
romance film.
Hold up, 819. Wait for her
We
to
ain't talking
finish.
about feelings.
Jesus, can you contain yourself? Men
He
like that,
can't. He
you
was
you
failing.
can't even be in the
So
house with a man and your
819, what
head
do
getting
women
put
need
between the
men
washer
for?
and
Since you
dryer.
so adamant about trying to prove something, 819, what do women need men for? What do you do in a relationship?
What do I do in a relationship? I'm gonna do everything. I provide. I'm security.
What are you
Outside of
providing?
you asked me a question. Outside of that,
That's extremely vague.
Let him finish.
outside of that, you see what I'm saying? Nothing. But I'm when
So
in the
you
house,
what are you providing? What are you
I'm gonna
providing?
provide security when you in my household. But when you leave this motherfucker, I don't got no obligation. Excuse my language, but I don't got no obligation to no female. I'm gonna live my life, bro. I don't need no female to feel validated about nothing. I'm a whole man,
Female.
10
Yeah.
toes. You see what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
I don't need no
Okay. So
validation from
hold
no
on.
female, no
Okay, we
woman,
heard you.
no
We
none of
heard you.
that. But
We
y'all
heard
saying talk
you.
about what a
We
man
heard
need a woman
you.
for? Nothing.
He
But
never
before
answered
I
my
was
question.
I
He
was
But
never
res-
answered my question.
what do you mean by
yo, it's
security?
too
Can
many
you
people
elaborate
talking
on
at
that?
one
Like, what
time.
does that mean? You're muted.
Protection.
Okay. Well, okay. How are you providing that protection and security? Like, what are you doing?
What you mean? What am I doing? I'm putting my life in on the line for you.
and how
Mm-mm.
many times a week do you do that?
Everything I do is
Wait, hold
about
Hold
on,
up, you didn't
y'all.
you.
speak. Hold up, real quick. Y'all. Hold up. If you haven't spoke yet, that means you haven't been introducing the conversation. Don't come off mute. It need to be one person at a time. Too many people speaking at one time.
So when
819, you can finish what you were saying.
Okay, yeah. So I'm providing myself. My security and my protection is myself. Everything that come with me, I'm pouring into you. You see what I'm saying? That's if I have a woman. You understand
And
So
me?
she actually described what that looked like.
yeah. So have you ever had to do that? Have you ever had to lay down your
Thank
life
you,
for a
Ace.
woman? Like, has there ever been like a home invader or like any kind of situation like that?
I have never been home invaded, no, but I have had to check situations. Yeah, I have had to step forward and defend what's mine. Yes, I have.
What's yours?
Yeah, what's my family, my woman.
Hey,
Yeah, when we
Deborah.
together, listen, my lady,
Thank
she my
you.
man, my man, my man. You understand me? Me, I'm my woman, my woman, my woman. You understand? My family. So anything
You're not
outside of
saying
that is
nothing.
irrelevant. But
Okay.
when
Well,
y'all say talk about what a
Mm-mm.
man need a woman for, I'm like, okay, I understand it's some angry women. You see what I'm saying? But don't sit and say what a
Hold
man
on.
need a
No,
woman for.
no, hold up.
What a woman
Hold
need a
up.
man for? Y'all say nothing. I say nothing.
819. 819. Hold up.
What's up?
We got it. You glorify ATM, but hold up. When you're saying that women need you, right? You saying you offering money to protect and provide. Why are you doing that? What's the
I listen.
exchange?
I didn't say first and foremost. I never said a woman need me for nothing.
No.
You
Hold
see what I'm
up. You
saying?
say no. I'm asking you a specific question.
Okay.
You're saying that you protect and provide, correct? You're a provider and protector.
Right.
Why are you doing that for a woman? What is she giving you in exchange?
She giving me her nutrients.
What does that mean?
It mean everything I need her to give me. She pouring into me too. So if my day fucked up and rough or whatever the case may be, and she see that, she trying to adjust that for me. You see what I'm saying? Shit like
So you're
that.
not just giving willingly. You're doing it so that you can get something in return.
I mean, it's not that I'm not giving willingly. I'm not gonna pour into nothing that's not worth it though.
Now you
Like
say that she not yours. Hold on. You say you provide protection, but she not yours, and it ain't your responsibility. So you're doing it for something in exchange. You're not just doing it because that's who you are. You're doing it because you want something from her.
no,
These
I'm
bitches
doing
just
it
don't
because
want to
no,
do
no,
nothing.
no,
They
no,
just
no, no,
want
no,
the
no,
man
no,
to
no.
do
I'm
everything.
doing it.
Show
You
man.
no. I'm doing it because that's who I
They
am.
just want
Because
the
this
man
is
to do
mine.
everything. They don't
I
want to do
show
nothing.
This
All right,
this is
niggas in my
mine.
face.
You see what I'm saying? This is how I treat family. This is how I treat what's mine. This is, you see what I'm saying? So I pour into what's mine. That's why
No.
I'm doing it. It don't just start. It
No.
don't just start with my lady. It
You're
start
not
with my
tracking your
family.
own. You're not tracking what you said. You
No, I
said I'm
am
gonna
tracking
protect
what I
her
said.
while she's mine, and when
Why
she's
she
not,
mine?
she can
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
When
So
she's
you,
if she's
whether she
not
doing it for
mine,
you, or
if she's the
you
mother of
think
my
she your
child,
possession.
let's put some clarity on it. If she's the mother of my child, if we still going on and she's the mother of my child, then yeah, I'm gonna continue to protect. If we left and we're not together, we have no soul ties, no children, no none of that. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you, Favorite Ray.
And we see each other out in public and some fucked up shit cross our path, then yeah, I will step up for that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not going out my way to
Are
be
you talking about like
calling her
physically fighting or
phone trying to see
something?
every day if she knows. I'm pretty sure she got somebody else for that, or she gonna do it herself. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm saying, if she
No.
mine, if she in my inner space, my shit. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. When you said you'll step to somebody, are you talking about like something physical? What are you saying?
You say what? Come again?
What you gonna do? What you mean you gonna step to somebody? You gonna get physical? You gonna raise your voice? What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna handle
do?
my business, whatever the situation
What does
calls
that
for.
mean?
It means I'm gonna handle my business, whatever the situation calls for.
You know what's interesting about that, right? Y'all always say y'all gonna be there for the hypothetical. First of all, some of y'all can't fight, right? And y'all submit to other men, but that don't include fighting for none of the things that women are dealing with. You ain't fighting for reproduction, right? You don't care about femicide rates or nothing. You're not gonna go take no
How?
classes on emotional. Hold up, you're not gonna go to therapy. You're not gonna do anything to make you a better person. You just gonna
How?
show up and be like, "I'm here to fight." Like
How?
that's not doing anything. Hold up,
How?
real quick. Hold up. Private Ray, you win already? Or is it Danny's turn?
I think it's Danny's turn.
Go ahead, Danny.
Y'all be quiet.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
How you
I just
doing?
wanted to talk about the prom. I think we need each other, but I think people should
What do we need
already
each other
come.
for?
That's how we were made. Like God made man and woman.
No, hold up. Not that's why we were made. What do we need each other for?
Not doing life alone. Like no one wants to do
I
life
can have
alone.
friends. No, seriously. I can have friends. I can have my family.
But it
Right? I
just
can
hits
enjoy my own
different when you
company.
have somebody like a man that actually is for you. It just hit different than your friends. Like you can come home to that person, you
Well,
can build with that person. Like it's
thank you,
different.
Digital Auntie. But hold up. You also have to deal with the attitude, right? You also have to deal with like lacking autonomy and their controlling behavior. You don't
That
actually need
sounds like
them.
somebody that ain't healed to me. That sounds like somebody
Okay,
that
so
don't want.
men collectively discredit therapy, so we dealing with a lot of unhealed niggas.
We are.
Like, why we not being honest?
We are dealing with you. You right about that, but not all of them are like that though. I got a good man. That's why I can say that. I do have a good man, but I don't feel like men need women or women need men. We need each other at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you're not really giving in. We want the meat and potatoes of why we need each other. Like, it's always very broad and vague. It's never specific. No. All right, go ahead, Shane.
I just found out that heifer
Thank you, Digital
made
Auntie, for
love
supporting
the
the
Yo Gotti.
Hold on, what?
That woman that's next to Gucci, man, I think it's his wife. She made love to Yo Gotti. She's for the streets, and dude still like promotes her as his wife.
Sir, hold up. Are you illiterate?
Am I illiterate?
Yeah. Why are you talking about the picture and not the words?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm illiterate. Of course, I'm an adult on TikTok,
Okay,
and
so
you
hold
are
up.
too.
Do you want one of the men to read the prompt to you?
Baby, I know what it says. It says,
All right.
why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain lives without women? Let me tell you
There
something.
you go. Focus. Respond to the
As
prompt,
long as
sir.
a man got good health, he got a Bible, he got a truck with some big rims, and he got some money and a job, we don't need you. We just need something to fuck on like your face. That's all. Don't never get caught up, woman.
Hold up. I know a DL nigga when I hear one, but the
Man,
thing
shut
is,
up,
that's the
woman.
case. Oh, not you and your feelings. Go ahead, Chief. You on mute, Chief.
Yeah, I was how you doing?
Hello.
Good day. It won't let- I was it was loading up anyway. To address the
What?
prompt, I don't think men say women need them.
Nah, nigga. I don't know what your issue is, but no. You can wait for open panel. What's up, Chocolate?
What's up, girl? I don't know what we was trying
Hey.
to say.
Girl, no nobody know. Nobody give a fuck.
But honestly, I feel like, yeah, men definitely need women more, no shade, because women, we're able to multitask and do a lot of things at once, and we all know what goes down in a household when it's a man and woman there. So
But you being vague. So like specifically, what do you mean?
just like with household duties, like, cleaning up, cooking.
Domestic work.
Yeah, domestic.
But it's not just the domestic work. I think we also need to talk about like the mental labor of like being responsible for another grown adult human, like in all the aspects. I know people want to try to, especially with black people, they want to diminish all the emotional labor in ways that women are protecting black men, because black men make themselves or poise themselves as being the biggest victims, no matter what their sexual orientation is or their gender identity is. Black men always need to be put in a bubble, and that emotional toll it takes on women, not women in their family, strange women too. Any woman that these men come in contact with, it's like it's automatically our responsibility to give them our labor, be it domestic things or be it protecting them physically, emotionally, be it us having to sit and listen and be their therapist and hear them, talk about, the fact that they daddy left and they mama kicked them out, like welfare kicked them out. Like, we got to sit and listen to all their stories. And I know a lot of women do too. Listen to
You on out.
men complaining about their parents divorcing. But
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on real quick.
Host?
Chief, I heard you had brain surgery or something. Sorry, that ain't my problem. But listen to what I'm saying, y'all. If you listen to the man when it comes to relationships, it's all threats, right? You need a man because if you got kids, how you gonna take care of the kids? Who the fuck say you had a kid? Say have kids in the first
I
place,
was
right?
just
Hold up. I'm talking. I was talking. Now he expect you to sacrifice because them niggas don't know what love is, so they tell us it's about sacrifice, even though it's not being reciprocated. They're gonna take all your labor and they're not gonna appreciate it, right? When they say they provide, when the motherfucker we had come up here talking about he was gonna pay the bills, it was for an apartment he was already living in, but he expected a woman to come and do all this domestic work. He wanted a maid. He wanted to live life, the same life he was already living, and he want a woman to come and be a maid. That's the thing. And they don't put value on it, and they think they're doing something, but they're not really doing anything for you. That's why I say, if you don't get a man, you're going to unalive alone, even though women live longer than men, and you're going to be unalive alone anyway. Not only that, there's a lot of old widows who are dealing with homelessness and housing insecurity because their husbands didn't set things up for them. And that's the real truth, that like you're going to get real community from other women. Unfortunately, you got to decenter from your default thinking to realize that. But these men are not offering anything. When they say they're gonna provide protection, that protection is for themselves, because you in that household, the most dangerous person ain't gonna be somebody coming in your house 2-3 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be that motherfucker because he mad the noodles was overcooked. But go ahead, who's
I
this?
just got here. I didn't
I don't
get.
care. I'm not about to come.
Yeah, hello?
What the fuck?
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
I never got to address nothing.
You taking too long to say it. Matter of fact, go down to the comments and recover, nigga. The fuck? Go ahead, SNN.
I think women need men and men need women. I don't know why we gotta pick
What do women
and
need y'all
choose.
for?
Who needs who? I mean, we
What
gotta
do
stop
women
being.
need y'all for, sir?
You said what?
What do women need y'all for, sir?
For labor, like you guys, who's gonna fix the car? You guys don't know how to do that.
The mechanic gonna fix the car, sir.
Are
What
you?
do
You're
we
gonna
need to
get
be with?
overcharged. You
Hold
don't know
up,
about
sir.
cars. You don't know
Sir.
nothing about that.
No.
You
Y'all
know, you
always
know how
talking
you
about
know about cars.
relationships.
You know about the pieces.
Sir.
What happened?
Y'all always talking about relationships. What do a woman need you for, sir?
Oh my god! Like, if you gotta move some furniture, who moving it for you? The man that's with you,
First
right?
of all, most of y'all can't even do basic hygiene.
Most of y'all, what are you talking about?
Y'all can't even clean up y'all room, but you want to work on a car. You need to start
Y'all be complaining about every
in your
single
house.
fucking bullshit. Same shit, right?
Hold
Or
on,
in the house. We don't care about no cars.
You don't
That's why
care.
you
You
got
sound
people
hurt.
that
real quick.
You sound real hurt.
Quick.
You sound real hurt.
Hold up. No. We know the car is bullshit. We know that. That's why I want him to list the other things that they do. So you can fix a car now. What?
We can provide. We can protect. Like, what more do you need? Like, I don't understand.
Protect from who?
For you, like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. What are you talking about, sir? Protect from who? Who's gonna protect a woman from you?
I don't know. What are you yapping about?
Okay. Go ahead, big unk. You can go. You don't know what the fuck going on. Sir, you can't find the mute button?
Women need men to make a baby. You can't have a baby by yourself.
All right, let's say we don't want no babies. What are you useful for, sir?
A provider.
Provide what?
Financial means to live, to survive.
So if a woman can support herself financially, what does she need you for?
I mean, if a man can support himself financially, what I need a woman for?
Okay, women not chasing after men the way men chase after women, sir. That's not the conversation. If a woman can provide for herself, sir, what does she need you for?
Men choose their partners. Women can't choose their own partners. So I mean,
No, sir. Don't go into a talking point.
Right on.
Give us another reason you think that women need you for, sir.
See, you very conflicted with this questionnaire that you sent.
All right, you can't. Go ahead, Chill Will.
Thank y'all. Yeah, I just chimed in probably right at about 15 minutes ago. I got a little bit of it.
We don't need the backstory. Just tell us what you think about the prompt.
Okay, why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain their lives without women? I think it's a quid pro quo. It's something for something. Either way it goes. Men do build. We protect. We provide. We console. We do a lot of things for women that bring women to their balance. We provide the masculinity for a woman's balance throughout their day, throughout their mission in life. It just depends.
How do you provide masculinity to balance a woman?
Really? Right now, you in your masculine.
Yeah, really, sir.
You really in your masculine form right now. You asking that question.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so I don't need a nigga. But my question to you is, how are you going to balance a woman with your masculinity?
All right, by getting you to calm down when you're in yours.
No, sir. No, sir. Don't try to direct it on me. I'm not gonna argue back and forth about no stupid shit. I want you to tell women that you just said that they need your masculinity to balance out. How you gonna do that? Nothing. You got nothing. We can open the panel.
I'm sorry.
I'll never forget. Hold on. I'll never forget one time on Public's panel. A man said, because he was grilling him about the idea of protection and provision, and the guy was like, "Well, we provide spiritually. Spiritually? You provide spiritually, meaning like you don't."
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
can you
They're
provide
very, men are
monetarily?
very vague, and once you start asking them for details about what they're talking about, they can't do it. They want to argue. They can't do it because they're not saying shit.
I wanted to say
Go ahead,
this. Like,
Shelby.
oh,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Say it
Shelby,
again.
you can go after Hoochie. Go. No, you can wait. Go ahead, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to say that men's entire personality is based around women needing them. They created an entire fake system robbing us of all natural resources so they can leverage them to basically coerce us into being in these draining relationships with them that do not benefit us at all. It literally benefits them 100%.
Go ahead, Shelby.
All right, so I just really want to say, first, based off this prompt here, I find this to be so not true, because the only reason why men need women and women need men is due to connection and contraception. Now, someone had earlier brought up the fact of,
You cycle with somebody
say it
else.
again.
I ain't talking to you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
someone had brought up the fact of provision. Provision doesn't just mean finances. Provision also means discipline, infrastructure,
Hold up.
hmm?
Hold up. Whoa. Hold up. What you mean by discipline?
Correction. It doesn't mean physical.
Hold on. No. Tell us what that. No. I think y'all be confused. I want you to tell me, what does that actually look like? Give us an example of discipline and correction that a woman needs you for.
Let's say she meets someone that disrespects her significant other, right? And
So you.
huh?
That would be you.
Okay, so yeah, me. All right, so let it be me then, hypothetically speaking.
Hold on. Whoa. What the fuck? Sir, your example is something that would happen to you? How would you?
No,
How did that benefit her?
okay, so I think this went over your head a little bit.
No, you're not saying
Well, I'm
nothing.
not trying to argue with you either.
No. You said her significant other, so that would be the man, but he's offering it to himself.
No. See, you had it misconstrued.
No. Don't try to. No, you said something that didn't make sense. You can clarify.
Okay, I'm
You can
pretty sure it
clarify. It
made
didn't make
sense.
sense.
I'm pretty sure it made sense, but common sense isn't common to everybody.
Okay,
So
all right. Not to you, sir. Not to you. That's the crazy part. What the fuck is you talking about?
The irony.
Yeah, nah, he want to nag me and argue with me when he said some stupid shit. What's up, Mike?
I didn't start the argument, you did.
Hold up, we moved on from you, Shelby. What's up, Mike?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
Yeah, not so bad. So in answer to the prompt, why do men say women need them when they so the reason why men say women need them is for the issue of family. So if you want to if you want kids, then yeah, but if you don't want kids, then I suppose
No,
really
even with
they should
kids,
not.
women don't actually need a man when it comes to kids. What's that woman a while back had a
I
child? Hold up,
think
Mike. Hold up, Mike. Cause shout out to the newer generation saying they don't want no motherfucking kids with y'all ass, right? And men run out off on the kids all the time. Y'all don't actually offer shit to the kids. Let's be for real. You be in a household, you're not actively raising the kids. The woman becomes the default parent. That's more labor for her and sacrifice. So let's stay off the fucking kids, Mike. What does a woman need you for?
Well, hold on a minute.
No. What does a
Well,
woman
I mean,
need you for,
other than
Mike?
Right. Other
I
than
don't
the
want to hear about
kids,
no. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking kids because y'all always talking about kids that y'all don't show up for. What does a woman need you for, Mike?
well, they do show up for kids.
No. So you still want to talk about children?
All right. So other than children, okay, I suppose men and women don't need each other. Not at all.
For
They should just
what?
go their separate ways.
All right, then you
But I suppose
agree.
society needs men definitely. Yeah, society does. Not women,
All right,
but
that's not the
society
argument,
does.
Mike.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
that
do
isn't the
labor.
argument.
That's not the argument.
Okay, but therefore, I suppose that if women do, if they're the vast and overwhelming majority of people want children, only a tiny minority don't.
Hold
I've
up,
never
no,
known
and now
anyone
you back to
that.
kids, Mike. Hold up, Mike. So your
So
only
other
selling
than
point
kids,
is
then they don't need
children.
each other. They don't need each other. See,
Okay, then.
a man does not need to maintain his life with a woman. I mean, not at all. And a woman don't need a man, period. If they're not going to have kids, they can just both
Thank you,
segregate.
Liz.
It's segregation now and segregation forever. In the words of one of those Southern Confederate
That was a
governors,
whale
I think it was
equivalent.
Fathers.
That was a whale equivalent.
There you go.
You
At the
want
end
to
of
do
the
the
day, just
honors?
segregate, yeah. Separate from each other.
Yeah. See, that's I mean, great way to earn a couple dollars is to bring him up on the panel when I'm around. Just saying.
No, I really wanted him. I didn't think he won't stick on the kids like that. That's crazy. But Mike is part of the incel. He part of the incel community, so I do be curious about what Mike be thinking about some of this stuff. It's just his voice is a little annoying.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Go ahead, 400, but I'll keep that in mind in the future, Liz. $400, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like we both don't need each other. Like people who really feel like one gender need the other more than the other, like that's kind of like a childish mindset. Like y'all both supposed to be together to help each other and like try to navigate through life together. Like don't one person need the other more than the other. I feel like.
So I'm gonna drop you down. All right, we don't need y'all. That's fair. You agree with the prompt then. What's up, Miss Legit?
Hey, what's up? Thank you for letting me come up. Yeah, I wanted to speak to the prompt and what I heard. Why do men?
Thank you, Queen.
I'm sorry.
You good? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Why do men say women need them when they can't even? I'm sorry. When they can't even maintain their lives without women. Exactly. That's why when men say all of this stuff about being leaders, if you were to isolate men, and I speak about my community often, so if you were to isolate Black men into a group by themselves and you were to examine them independent of women, do overall these men look to be leaders? Can they lead their own lives? What have they established? What have they built? What have they done? What can they contribute to improve the lives of women? And see, that's where women are at now. Most Black women
Thank you,
want
Dark Horse. That was cute.
most Black women want a partner. These men think that they are an authority figure that a woman is supposed to submit to. They don't understand balance. They don't understand compromise. They don't understand we on the same level playing field. And the thing about it is why they want for women to need them. This is why they always talk about, women say they don't need a man and this and that. They want women to need them, so women will be desperate enough to put up with whatever bullshit they bring. See, if you're desperate and you need a man, you're gonna be willing to put up with a whole lot more. You're gonna be willing to put up with his disrespect, his potential cheating, or how he deals with you, or whatever the case may be. But when you can want something, right? But not need it. So you can say, oh, well, I want that, but then you're not going to be willing to put up with all the bullshit for it. Because at the end of the day, you're not dependent upon it. So these people want women to be dependent.
Thank you, Dark Horse.
They want women to, that's cute. They want women to be dependent and independent at the same time. They want you financially to be independent so you can help pay them bills. But then they want you to be dependent upon him to tell you what to do. That's why they say this stuff about correction and all of this. Because they think that being a man, being an authority figure is telling a woman you can't wear that out the house. Oh, well, where are you going? Well, who are you with? They don't bring any other value to women's lives outside of the bullshit that they come up with on these panels and are talking about. And women are sick of it. Women are tired of it. A lot of these young ladies now are going on about their career. They're traveling the world. They're starting businesses. They're doing things that are going to be substantial, creating community for their future lives. And these men are still stuck on these panels, whining and crying. When will men change and be better? Be better men, period.
Hold up, real quick on the better men. I think it's important for women to know that some things these men are not capable of. Like wasting your labor trying to be better and do something different. One, they are exactly how they want to be, which is why they ended up like that in the first place. And they're not about to be better for you. They'll pretend like they are to capture you, but the goal is not to be better. Their better is to get more women and more validation from other men. But I want to ask the panel a question. Why do y'all think women feel like they need a man? Where do y'all think that came from?
Conditioning. I really, really wanted to speak on this.
Conditioning.
Yeah, it's conditioning, but
somebody talking, let them finish before you respond. Liz, did you want to say? Hold up. Liz, was you saying something different?
Can I just say? Can I do just really, really quick? Because we're only at 25.4K likes, and there's 243 people in here. We should be way higher than that by now. Also, 9 out of the 10 top gifters are women, and for a bunch of men claiming to be providers, that's kind of weird. So, if we need you so bad, prove it, show it. That's all. Everyone send your Billy Hart.
Provision doesn't just mean finances, yo.
Hold up.
Okay, I want, because earlier I was speaking on the condition, not the condition, but
thank you, Faina.
The system that these people have built so that they can rob us from resources so that we will need them. So it's not even just like the conditioning. We needed these people for literally to survive. Like it was a means of survival for us. So also along with the system, they use kids as social status. Like if you're a mother, that is like a net negative on your social status, and also marriage as a social status. Like they'll say all the time, like you don't have a husband, when are you going to get married? Like it's crazy, like the mind games. And I feel like even though we're in 2026 and this should have been phased out, it's like literally embedded in our epigenetics. It's not natural. Women are more like, we're naturally more independent than men are.
Yep, facts. I agree with that. I mean, look at how men are, and this is the thing, ladies. Look at what the data says. Look at what the data says. The data shows that married men are reported as happier, healthier, make more money, and live longer than single men do. But when you look at the stats for women, married women,
but hold on, why do you think that is though?
Because why do y'all think women improve their lives? That's why. Women are the difference. Women are the difference maker for men.
Y'all not speaking no facts. Y'all just talking.
I think a stat came out.
You can go when she done.
I think a stat came out that it was like 80-something% of all doctor's appointments for men are made by women.
And that's
think
why
about that
earlier I had brought up if you're a healthcare worker, like you know that these men are not making these appointments. I'm a massage therapist. Every single time a man comes in for a massage, it's his wife who made the appointment for him. And my mom is a nurse. Every single time a man is coming to the hospital, it's because his wife made him go. Every single time a man is making a doctor's appointment, he's not making the doctor's appointment, his wife is. And while she is taking care of everybody is like, everybody in the household, even your children, are leeching off of you and draining your energy. Because when women are taking care of everybody else, you put yourself on the back burner. So that's why this younger generation of women woke up. We woke up. Like, we're not dealing with that.
What are y'all doing for women?
Hold on, let 400 go. Hold up, y'all. Go ahead, 400. I guess he ain't got shit to say. Go ahead.
What are y'all doing
Who we
to
talking
improve
about?
women's lives?
Oh,
I
my
really
bad.
want to know
What you
that from
said?
I
men.
mean, we
What do
gotta
y'all
ask who we
really?
talking
I
about.
don't want to hear this stupid protection and providing stuff because most of y'all don't do that. Women, for Black women especially, Black women overwhelmingly Black women work. So most of the day, Black women are not with a man. Black women are out here navigating the world day in and day out, mostly on our own, on public transportation, in traffic, whatever we got to do to get out here and work and get it. So you're not protecting. That's number one, not to mention the person who's closest to you is the most likely to harm you. But nonetheless, right? And then as far as providing, overwhelmingly Black women work, and more specifically Black wives. So women who are married to Black women who are married to Black men are more likely than any other race of woman to make either the same amount as her husband or make more than her husband. So y'all are not doing all this protecting and providing. So what else is it that you are bringing to women in their everyday life to improve women's lives?
Yeah, they
You
already
sound
they
so
can't answer
bitter.
that
You
question.
Our
sound real
job is to
bitter.
find the
Address
right
my
Hold on, real
woman,
quick.
questions.
Hold
Don't
who's
up.
try
gonna
to
take care
make
of us.
personal attacks. Address my
Hold up.
questions.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
I
400.
mean,
What
I
was you
was
is
gonna
supposed
say
to go
anything
earlier?
else
though.
needed though?
Hold
The
up,
question
I,
chill.
will become. I mean,
What you was gonna say earlier? 400.
I just feel like a lot of these women just sound bitter. It's never nothing positive they saying about men. If that's how y'all got to try to make yourself seem like y'all better to try to bash the guys, that just show how bitter. But y'all around here sleeping with these guys and everything, but y'all just so much better. That don't even make any sense.
I'm gonna hunt you and you're gonna get out my house. There are so many men, they make
Wow.
music, about using and discarding women. Now y'all are talking about, oh, y'all still hunting them. Yes, we are. Yes, we
Hold
If
on. Let
are.
y'all
me
gonna
say
let
Get
this
us,
out.
about. Hold up. Let me say this about
if
the
y'all gonna let
hunching. I'm
us,
gonna be on. Hold up, sir. Hold up, sir. I'm gonna be honest about the hunching. I don't understand it. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of women are not actually getting pleasure. You're not. Let's be honest. A lot of women are not getting all fucking with these men. And first of all, he shouldn't be in your house. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand it. When you really understand how these men operate, the way they talk about using women, how dirty they are, and where they will put their fucking penis, I don't understand still wanting to hunch with men. I'm gonna be honest. It don't make sense.
And I
Drinker, you
wanted to,
wanted to say something?
yeah, I definitely wanted to comment on that too. I think that in you trying to reclaim dignity and your humanity, saying I'm a like trying to act the way men act towards us is not gonna work. The thing that we supposed to be understanding as we unpack what men do is not that we could do what they do, it's that they are inhumane. They lack a sense of humanity for themselves, and therefore they don't have any humanity, or they don't give humanity to other people. So when we start saying like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and going about my business, no, they don't care. The object of men's game is to get access to women's bodies. Either they gotta force it, they gotta manipulate it. But if they have been able, if women are gonna do the work and say, well, all I want to do is use you for your body like you use me for mine, then all that means is that we lessen the steps in which they have access to us. So no, we gotta stop. We gotta stop convincing ourselves that something that feels good only to them is feeling good. You gotta start, like, a lot of women need to unpack how you view your pleasure, because it's viewed based on how that man views it. And if he tells you a bunch of sweet nothings, then you feel like the smecks was good, when the reality is it's not. We're not being satisfied. And even if you do enjoy it, in the times that we're in, which I don't believe is many, I don't believe it, but even if you want to argue me down about it, why are you trying to make it make sense to give them access to you when you understand that they're using Smex as a way to dominate and to control us? So no, If you're willing to say, oh, I recognize that they're using marriage as a way to extort labor, then recognize the same thing with SMICs and say, hey, no, I'm going to protect my body. I'm going to protect my health because this is insane. Because either he's going to try to get me pregnant or he's going to try to give me something so that I'm stuck. Either way, no. And I think that's what we need to start thinking.
And that's what you're
Yeah,
seeing a
I
lot of
agree with
pushback
you.
happen now because women are not getting pregnant. See, the teenage pregnancy rate for Black girls has dropped through the floor. So a lot of young women are not getting trapped. See, men were trapping and they're still trying to trap women with babies. It was always said like
Emphasis
that
on
women.
men, because they was grown men getting them teenage girls pregnant.
Exactly. And it was always said that women were trapping men. Every woman knows that a baby don't keep a man. So that's a lie. It was men who were using babies to trap women. That way they could put like a bookmark there. They know they're not going to be with her. They know they're not going to have a family, but later on in life, they want to be able to come back or they want to be able to still sleep with her. Or when they feel like it, oh, I need to know what's going on with my baby. So these are the games that men have played for decades. So what's happening now is the young girls are like, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to sit up here and be baby mama number this, that, and the other. I'm not about to give you the benefit of the doubt. A lot of Black men ran game. I know for my generation, a lot of Black men ran game that, oh, we don't need the white man's piece of paper. We don't need that you wifey, you my wife. We don't need a piece of paper to tell us we're married and all of this kind of stuff. These are the games that men have ran for the longest. And I'm so happy that so many young women now are waking up to it. And it's coming down to, how will you improve my life? Don't give me no bullshit provider, protector nonsense. How will you improve my everyday life to make it better, make me happier, and for me to enjoy my life more? If you're not doing that, kick rocks.
I
I
agree
mean,
with
everything
both
he
of
say
you
gonna be a
guys.
lie. But
Yeah,
hold on, Hoochie wanted to respond. Then we're gonna see if Chill Will want to say something. Then you gonna get to the rest of the panel.
yeah, I definitely agree with both of you guys about what Miss Derica and Mrs. Legit was saying. I definitely agree with both of you guys, and I've been saying this since I was 16. A lot
Thank
of
you,
men
Shorty.
do not care about these kids. They use them like trophies. Like that's his evidence that he done, did what he wanted to do to you. So yeah.
Chill Will, you want to say something?
Yeah. I mean, it just seemed like all y'all upset about something, really. I mean, I hear all this
Yeah.
emotional intelligence.
Hold up, real quick, because y'all keep saying that y'all making observations. So he's saying bitter, you saying upset. But the thing is, it's still valid. Go ahead, Norman.
Why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain their lives without women?
Y'all reading the prompt is crazy to me. But go ahead.
I like to say, as a man, we do need women. You know, we need women. We don't want to be their fathers and we don't want to take care of them and all of that stuff. We want both of us to take care of each other. We want all
What
of
do you need women? Hold up. What do you men need women for?
everything. A woman
Like
is
what?
everything for a man because when God created woman, he created man. So whatever come with that woman,
Hold up.
my
Hold
job
up.
as a
No,
man
hold
is
up.
to
Hold
pick
up.
the right woman.
Norman, you know I don't want the religious bullshit. I want you to
Nah,
tell
I'm just
me,
saying.
as a
As a
man,
man,
hold
my
up.
job
I
is to
want you.
scope out the woman
No, hold
who's
up.
going to
No,
take care of me the
no.
best.
What do you mean by taking care of you then?
On every aspect, she gonna give me insight. She gonna bring my babies. She gonna make me work harder. That's her job. She's my motivation and inspiration. That's
I
why
hope the
she's
women
created.
listening. And what do a woman need you for?
She need me to be her inspiration, her motivation, her giver of life. She want to bring my baby in because she selected me.
I think it's interesting with the whole motivation thing because the way men are conditioned and want to dominate and be above women, a lot of times men in relationships will sabotage the woman that he's with so that you can't persevere over top of him. So if you are supporting him and his dream, the labor is welcome. But you trying to do something on your own, he's gonna try to like find a way to neg you and make sure you can't do it. But
No, I
go
want her
ahead.
to do everything for me. Like if she get that good education, right? I'm gonna help her put it to use to make sure that the house is nice and everything is nice because she's not taking that money with her when she go to the other side. She might as well spend it on me and the family. So
What other
in the
side?
coming years, we all just gonna enjoy what she worked for. That's what she worked for. She worked so we all can enjoy it, not for her to hoard it and just leave it in a bank. So she don't really need me to do that much, but she can accept what I bring to the table and multiply it. That's why if I give her sperm, she can make it 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Monica. What happened?
Bruh.
Go ahead, Taminator.
Oh my God, that was painful.
But
You know,
as painful as it was, I want y'all to pay attention to what he's saying, though. This nigga can
oh, I
barely
heard.
read. Somehow he gonna exploit her for her
Well, he
education.
told the truth.
Hold up, Tegan. You can go at the Taminator.
Okay, I think
Thank you,
I think
Monica.
I think the saddest part about this conversation coming from the only the gentleman that I've heard speak thus far is that they don't understand the definition of the word want and the definition of the word need. I need water or I will
Thank you, Tana.
unalive. I need food. I need shelter. I don't need my husband. I want my husband. And the fact that that they had to design society around forcing
Thank y'all for supporting
women to
Roswell.
need men so that women could not get bank accounts, they couldn't get credit cards, they couldn't buy land, they couldn't vote, and to force them to need men. And now that that is gone, men are grieving the loss of being needed so much that if you I literally have said on a panel,
Thank you,
I
Essential.
don't need a man. I want my husband. I don't need him. And men got angry because they want to be needed. They want to be like
Thank you,
food and
Tasha.
water. And that's crazy to me. I'd much rather be wanted. I want my husband to want me, not need me. For what?
I don't want them to do either that, but I think it's important that we understand that men are not just grieving. They are conservatism is on the spread worldwide as women have gained autonomy. They don't just want to grieve it. They want the old system back and they're fighting to get it back.
Of course I 100% agree with that. And the idea, another thing that that
Thank you,
I've heard a couple
Monica.
of times is
I appreciate
women,
hold up real quick. I appreciate you, Monica. Go ahead.
women need men we don't need men to have children. There are men who are in college and selling baby batter by the gallons. We can get all the baby batter we want. We don't need a
Thank you,
man in order
Tana.
to get pregnant. We don't need a man to raise a child. You can if you get married and your husband unfortunately unalives, then you are not going to then say, well, got to put the kid in the orphanage, can't raise a kid without my husband. No one's
So hold on, I
doing
want to say
that.
something because we were talking about that earlier, right? Because I think there are a lot of women who would just naturally want to have children, but we live in a patriarchy and men have set it up so that when you have a child, instead of having community support, you have to depend on your partner. If he's not there, then that's your punishment. We don't have enough social programs to support the people that women make that they need for society. And I think that the conditions that they have built motherhood around, I think like at the end of the day, a lot of women, if you really think about it, you don't even want no fucking kids.
Can I land my plane real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The last point I'm gonna hit on is the idea that women need men to protect them and protect us against what? What do we need protection against? Men? I mean, I honestly, I've never in my life encountered a wild animal, and I cannot think of a wild animal that could attack me that my husband can barehandedly save my life from. I can't think of one that I couldn't save my life from, but somehow he could. Because the bottom line is my kicks are just as strong as his punches. That's how women's bodies are made up.
The thing about that is, the danger is him. That's the problem. Right?
The vast
He's the
majority of
danger.
women are murdered by people. I'm sorry,
Hold on, you can't see
unalived by men, and by men who know them and men who are close to them. So grape the same way, more likely to be graped in your own household by someone you know or a family member than some guy on the street that you're trying to convince us we need you to protect us from. So I'm just going to land my
Oh,
plane
you
by
got
saying,
Lane. You, my bad. You
I'm with,
long winded, and it's kind of hard to keep up with you.
I'm sorry. All right.
You ain't gotta apologize. It's me. Go ahead, Tegan.
Wait, can I respond to her real quick?
Yeah, you can,
Yeah, go
Queen.
ahead.
I don't know. I don't like that you like when you have when like okay, this lady married, right? And her message is I'm married, I found my man, and I'm gonna be this like woman with a man who can do everything by myself. And I think that's the wrong message. It's either the young girls, the women who single gonna be single, or if you have a man, you gonna need him. Make him useful. Need him for everything. I need you for everything. I need you to drive every time we get in the car. I need you to carry all these groceries. I need you to mow everything, hang everything, smash every bug. I need you to clean up the house. I need you to help me cook. I need you to help me clean. I need you to help with all these kids. Yeah. If they need to be needed, then make them needed. Like I don't like that messaging because it's either you gonna be a single woman and you gonna do it on your own, or if you gonna have a man, you gonna put his ass to use. I think that's sending mixed messages to the young women. It's like, oh, if I get you in my life, I'm gonna show you that I don't need you. I have something to prove that I don't need you. I don't have nothing to prove, and I do need you. I need you to spend that money. I need you to get up and go to work. I need you to make enough money to take care of me if I have a baby, because I'm not about to spend only 6 weeks off on maternity leave and go back to work. No, I need you to be able to save money because I can't do it. I'm a woman. I like my poor little girl brain is, scattered. Do it all. Figure it all out. Like for real. So I disagree with you, ma'am.
Yeah, hold him to what he claimed he was going to do. I agree. Go ahead, Tegan.
What the fuck? You need him to do everything?
Hold on, no. Respond to the prompt, Tegan.
Anyway, you guys do need us, and we need you to be,
Okay, tell us this. Hold up. Don't skate past that. Tell us what y'all need us for and what we need y'all for.
basically everything. Basically.
So no specifics.
Huh?
No specifics.
I mean, you didn't say anything specific either. So what's the point?
You're literally the one
Everyone was
sharing your
yapping up here,
ideas.
so why can't yap? Delusional topic.
Yeah, it's like you want him to bash women to say what they need, but like everybody ain't got to do
I
that.
know
I
they
feel
trying
like.
to do it. I ain't gonna do it though. I ain't gonna do it.
So y'all can't. So you can't list the things that women need you for.
No,
That's all I
you're
heard.
trying to
He
try.
said everything.
If I say something, I know I'm gonna be wrong. I know what you're trying to do. This is what y'all do.
Okay. All right.
Whatever we
Well, why
say,
you come up here to speak
agree. Y'all
then?
not gonna agree with whatever we say, right?
So you need someone
To say
to agree
everything
with
is vague. He
you
not saying
in
nothing.
order to express your opinion. So you
I
need
did
somebody
though.
to agree with you in order to express your opinion.
So you
You can't
weak.
express your opinion if somebody else is against your opinion. You can't stand on your own. You need motherfuckers to
So you
agree
don't
with
believe
you and
men need
validate
women?
you.
You don't believe men
Hold
need women?
on. Hold on. That's not my point. My
Anyway, you don't
point
believe men need women?
my point is that you need validation, that you need somebody to agree with you in order to make a statement, or else you ain't gonna speak at all, and that's your problem. You
You
can't
have
stand on
followers
your
too.
own. You a follower,
Yep.
You have followers
basically.
too.
Because it wouldn't matter if you a man and a leader. Stand on it. Stand on it. Say what you feel.
We're on the internet at the end of the day. You know that, right?
You know the
Hold
women
on.
gonna stick with each
He
other.
not
You
going.
know that.
No, they
He
not
not
gonna
going to
stick
I'm
with each
not
stand.
other.
taking their
Stand on
bullshit
your
today,
square.
girls.
Exactly.
Stand on your
But
square.
Think
But
it's
you
all
know
right,
you can't listen nothing. That's what it really is.
hold up real
If
quick.
if I get
He
my
didn't.
list, I know y'all gonna
Hold up, T again. Hold up. When somebody say
you
everything and
gonna
they
be
can't give
listening.
specifics, hold up, sir. He can't name it. That's the
He
thing.
scared as shit for
He
you in the
can't name
comments.
it. So
I
if
mean,
you tell him he
you sitting
can't,
over there talking
hold
as if you
up,
got a list of
hold
specifics
up,
for yourself.
hold up, hold up. If you tell them that you can't say protection, providing, and leadership, they can't use the talking points and they got to actually list the things, they can't name it. So any response he gives is going to be defensive because he has no answer.
Yep.
Well, I guess we all don't have answers, then, because it's been a yapping session
Because they
anyway.
know there's nothing
Yes, you're
outside
right.
of if a woman, like we said, want to have a baby or whatever the case may be. There's nothing that women need men for. Nothing. Nothing.
Sound real
It's
slow.
about being a one. And then I do want to say this too, right? I noticed that the guys up here, the first thing they do is they start going to personal attacks saying, oh, who hurt you? Oh, these women are hurt. These women are bitter. They don't address what it is that's being said. Address what's being said, not trying to make personal attacks to deflect from what's being said. Do men are the things that we saying? What are y'all views on it? That men don't do shit. Men don't help in the house. They expect women to do everything. That men don't really protect women. That most men don't provide. That men is more
That's
of a
probably the
victim
man you
for
dealt
most
with.
relationships.
That's your
Address
fault.
what's
That's
being
your
said.
fault. That's your fault, sweetheart. That's your
No, I'm
fault.
speaking in general what the data
You
says.
ain't
This
the
is
pick of
not
the
my
litter.
fault. I don't speak in personals. I speak in what
You're
the
not the pick
data
of the
says.
litter,
Speak for
baby.
everybody
And the
else. Speak for
data says
yourself.
what I'm
Speak for
backs up what
yourself.
I'm saying. So address that. Address that most men are not
Speak for
protectors and
yourself. You
providers.
can't speak for
Address it.
everybody.
Address that most men are lazy, unambitious, sit around playing video games. Address it.
You look very lazy. You look
Address
very
it.
lazy.
Address what I'm saying. But you can't.
No, you can't adjust yourself. You
So
see
it's
your.
a bunch of
Right.
deflection.
You
Do you
can't
see
do
your
it yourself.
face?
I mean, you
It's a
probably
bunch of
dealing with
deflection.
TV
What does
Do
that
you
guys.
see
have
your
to do with
face
what I'm
though?
saying? I don't. I'm not trying to date you.
Do you see your? Do
Address
you
what
see
I'm
your deflected
saying.
face?
Address
Are you for real
what
right
I'm
now?
saying, sir.
Be for
But
real
you
That
right
can't
young
now.
man
address
is
what
hurt.
The
That
fuck are
young
you
man,
on, bro?
you
that
can't
young man
address it. You
Tegan
have
is
nothing.
hurt.
Y'all just bash your
I want a
man,
nigga to
but
crash
y'all
out so bad
No,
on this
y'all
Y'all
app.
address
sound
what we're
hurt.
Who wants to
saying.
crash out on this app so
Y'all
bad?
sound hurt. And yet you up here
Oh, you
crashing
sound
out
hurt.
too. You crashing out on the app along with her.
Who's gonna ask me?
Address what
You
I'm
sound
saying.
hurt. He up here
you repeating the
whining.
same thing.
Can I throw in
Up
my
here
opinion?
whining.
They
Don't make
testing
no
niggas on
damn
this app,
sense.
bro. They be testing niggas, bro.
Are you sick of it, Tiki? You sick of it?
And
Can
y'all
I
can
throw
Where
in
say
my
where's
women
your
is
opinion?
man at?
hurt. You can say
Where your man
everything in the
at?
book you want to say. But I bet
Where's
you
your
one
man at
thing,
though?
you won't be able to refute what's been
But
said
where's your
about
man
men.
though? Where's your
I
man
bet
though?
you that though. You
But
can't
where's your
refute
You
man
what's
would.
though?
being
We're
said about men, can you?
But where's your man though?
He
Where's your
crashing
woman though?
out.
what
What are you
Where's
report
your
talking
man
what
about?
though?
report with all this
Where's
data
your
are you
woman
talking
though?
about?
Where's your woman? My woman down the street.
Oh, go down the street. What you got her
My
on the
woman down
corner?
the street at my own house.
Why y'all
She
here
down the
arguing like y'all in
street.
a relationship? I
I
Why
thought we
said
you
was here
we.
on
to have
here?
adult
Why you on
I
here
just
conversations.
want
I
to
said
throw
we
in
arguing
my
with
personal,
me,
right?
opinion
sir?
on
I said we personal,
relationships.
right?
Exactly.
Like fuck
Why
out of
your
here.
woman down the street, but you on here, sir?
Man,
I bet you she beat your
we
She
supposed to
ass.
down
be
there
here to have
making money
adult
so she can pay them
conversations.
bills, huh?
One, you shouldn't be arguing with a woman. You need to be controlling your emotion as a man. I'm just saying.
But women
We
don't
can't
have to.
have
You
no
don't
adult
have to argue. You
conversation.
don't have
Hold
to match the
on.
energy of a woman.
Hello. Everybody go on mute. Hello. It's a prompt on the screen. It's a conversation going on. Y'all need to be able to have the conversation or keep it pushing. The queue is long. It's a bunch of people in the queue.
Thank you,
This
Monica.
petty back and
I
forth with
figured I
these
should
young
police it for
men
you.
is unnecessary. Ain't nobody about to keep on arguing. Where your man? Where your man? Where your woman? Where your woman? I'm gonna hit you. You gonna hit me? Like
People try to explain
he needs to
themselves, then here y'all go jumping in front of the narrative.
bye chill. Don't nobody got time.
Did M go? Mr. M?
I think Bina next,
All right, go ahead,
and then
Bina.
Just,
Mr. E.
yeah, I just got.
Hold up, sir. Go ahead, Bina.
My like just I just want to say like from my personal experience of just dating men in general, it's you're right on your statistic. Most men don't help and provide and need women. But we do need men as protectors because that's why God gave us to have male children. We need y'all for to help create and reproduce to
Hold on, you
continue
said
life.
protect from what? Protect from what?
You know, just from like crazy people. I know that we have weapons now and everything, but they're
So we
there
have
for like
weapons,
people
we
home.
don't need them then.
I mean, like not everybody's capable, you know, because everyone's
So
different. Not
get
everybody's
capable.
capable of having or using a weapon, but some people still go out and go get the weapon and don't know how to use it.
So that would go to what I was saying about some of the men can't fight, right? So like go out and learn how to use a weapon. Problem solved.
And my question to you is, no shade, but are you in a relationship right now,
Me?
Dina?
Yes.
Okay, what you do? How did you protect yourself before you was in your relationship? Like, what you do when you went to the gym? What was you fighting off like random people?
No, like from me physically fighting, it's just like past
Where were you
relationships and
that you
things.
had to protect yourself against like people on the street? Like when you went to the grocery store, when you went to school, when you went to work, where was your man protecting you at? I
Uh,
just want to know what areas.
like he had me when my I got into the principal out of school. We went to go pick up my daughter, and he's like basically there making sure that we're not getting into trouble.
So you, as a
Like
grown
he's my
woman, can't go to a public place, your daughter's school, and have a conversation with another adult without getting into a physical altercation, and then needing a
no.
man to
So
jump in.
no, I let my emotions get to me, but no, I didn't get into a physical altercation with the principal. It was a whole another thing. He started with me. I wasn't even paying attention. I was picking up my daughter.
Most other women don't have these
Speak for
problems,
you.
so I think you should speak for yourself. Most
Yeah,
women
I mean
can
I
go
would say contact
to
the
No, I
superintendent
am
or the
speaking for
right,
police.
myself. That's what
like
I said. I was speaking for myself. I wasn't speaking for nobody else. I'm just saying in my experience with just men in general, like if they're not going to be protectors in the relationship, like I've dealt with in a relationship where he was abusive.
So
If you're not going to be a
that's the other thing
protector,
that
then we're
comes up
not.
too, right? So if that's the thing, because it's sold to women that if you get in a relationship with a man, you got protection. But a lot of women are being abused. Sometimes not even physical. It's just the way he like she walking on eggshells because she afraid he might do something. There are women who want to get out of relationships and they can't because they think the man gonna harm them. There are women who go get restraining orders and they get unalived after. So that's what I'm saying. Like it don't make sense to be like, well, the man's providing protection.
I don't know what kind of men y'all been around, but it
Hold
sound
up,
like y'all gotta
M.
make
Hold
some
up,
better choices.
M. Hold up.
Like
What
some,
happened?
like they have this persona where they're all nice, they do stuff for you, they buy stuff for you all at the beginning, and then after
no, it
they
sounds
don't
like I'm
provide.
not the type of woman who walk around starting shit with people and then expecting a man to come jump in to help me. I act like a civilized adult, so I don't need a man. And I put myself in an area where I'm safe. I moved to an area where I'm safe. I walk to the
Something to see
gym
it
every
happen.
day. Like what's going on? Like why you starting shit with motherfuckers? I'm not understanding that. And then like calling on a man to come save you after you started some shit because you can't control your temper. That sounds very personal, ma'am.
Okay.
You could not be looking for problems and it could still happen. That don't even
Right,
make sense.
exactly. That's exactly what happened. And she didn't listen
No,
to
that's
what
the
I
type
had
of
said.
lifestyle y'all live. Not be looking for problems.
I don't go looking for
Well,
problems. I literally do my own thing.
I don't
And
Everyone is
I'm
believe
just
different.
saying
you.
like
Everybody
this:
has their own
you
different
can't take your
situations.
life
But
experiences and push them on everybody else.
Right.
hold up,
And
sir,
you
hold
make
up,
it sound
sir.
like every man is
Hold up, no,
violent.
no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry,
no, no,
not
no. In a situation like that, again, contact the superintendent. You can call the police, right? And the thing is, like, the interesting thing is that he wasn't at the school handling in the first place,
9 times
right?
out of 10, the
Because
police officer is going to be a
hold
man.
up, sir. Hold
Yeah,
up. You can go
he's
after. The thing that's interesting is that you're at the school by yourself, right? He not there where he could like help and do something. That would be the protection that he just handle it. But that's not going to happen. You got to think of scenarios you would be in. Thank you, Splash Baby, where he would have to, you would have to call him and contact him. He got to clock out of work. He going to have to leave the house. Like, it don't make sense. He's not actually providing protection. And it's weird that y'all are pushing that when you know that's not the truth. You know that's not the truth.
And I'm sorry. I thought y'all, you know, are advocating for
really.
women to
It's not
not
the
be
truth.
getting men into like shit. And y'all up there like, yeah, she called her man. Why would I call my man up to the school after the situation already happened? Now, if he was there, that'd be a different story. But you going back
They
up to the
they didn't
school where
listen to
your
the whole
kid go
story because he
to,
was with me when I went to go
that don't
pick up
even
my
make
daughter.
sense.
I'm just
Nah.
saying. But
can I ask
depending
a
how the story
question?
you want to spin it, I don't care.
Do we not de-escalate problems? Like, what's
We
going on?
de-escalated the thing. We de-escalated it.
I got some
It
questions.
was more to the story that
Hold
you just don't
on.
know.
Hold on. I have a question. Um, I always find it strange when people come up here and volunteer like their personal stories because whatever, ma'am, whatever did or didn't happen, first of all, you can't stop us from spinning it how we want because we're strangers and we're not obligated to manage your emotions about it. Because it's personal to you and you shouldn't have shared it. But outside of that, what does that have to do with generally speaking and the rest of the people? If our objective is to help other women understand how this society works, why do you need to give us your personal hero story that we don't know is true or not? Like, what's the point of you doing that?
Then how do we know if your
But
statistics are true or not?
yeah. And what's your point of saying that all men are violent? What's your point if you're going to that? That's your
Hold on, hold
person.
on.
That
Mr. M was next. Go ahead, M.
Um,
Hey,
I
Neville.
I'm kind of with him. How are all men violent? How what?
Hold on, no, hold up. We talking about the prompt.
Okay, so in what capacity are we talking about that women don't need men in their lives? I mean, when I
They
was
don't
sitting
need
listening,
them.
the most I heard was, well, men play video games all the time. Men don't do nothing. And again, I agree with the lady that was speaking a second ago. You can't equate all men to the problems that you had in your life. You know what I mean? Like if you
Okay,
chose people that
that's
played
not what's
video games
happening. You're confused.
or
Hold up, you're
or
confused.
women in general, if you
You are
guys are around men
confused.
that
The question is, if you're trying to say that we need y'all, what would that be for? You can't be like, well, the examples given, I don't agree
really,
with. Thank you,
you
Never.
need us for the
Pat,
infrastructure.
you gotta
Everything
go.
that's
You keep
been built in this.
interrupting.
I
You
don't
know
think
it ain't
men
your
or
stuff.
women need each other. We want each other. There's a big difference, and that's where the confusion is coming in at. Because men don't need women, women don't need men. We want each other. We enjoy each other's company. We
Facts.
enjoy being around each other. We can procreate together.
Okay, so
That's
all right,
really
then
the
you agree with
only
the
reason
prompt
why
then.
men or women are compatible. Is so that way we can procreate. Now, if you happen to run across a man
Thank you,
or
I'm sorry.
huh?
Hold up, sir. Hold up. It's weird because you agree that when men say that women need them, they're not telling the truth. You agree with that then?
I agree with what?
You gotta follow along. The prompt literally says, "Why do men say women need them?" You're saying that's not true, so you agree.
No, well, I wasn't going off the prompt. I was going off of the conversation that I
No,
heard
no, no.
everybody
But that's
having.
what you're
Nobody
responding
was talking
to.
about. I was responding off the prompt because that's what you directed. But initially, when I started speaking, I was talking about the conversation that
Yeah,
everybody
I
else was
understand.
having.
I'm listening to you while you're speaking, and you said we don't need y'all, and I agree
We
with
don't
you. I
need
don't
each
understand
other,
why you
is what I
arguing that.
said.
Each
I
other.
said
It
we
was each
don't
other.
need each other. It's not just men don't need women or
Okay, so
women don't
you're
need
saying,
men.
okay, hold up. Let's be clear. You're saying that it's not just that women don't need men. Men
Mr.
don't
E,
need
can you put
women
down that
too.
rapper? Damn, I can't hear
No,
her,
I'm at
gang.
work, bro. I'm working as I'm talking to you guys.
So you can't keep up. Go ahead, payroll.
He don't feel like he have to keep up. The entitlement
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's crazy that you just tell people how
Hold
I
on, real
feel.
quick. Let me help you out. Go ahead, do your work. Focus on work. Go ahead, payroll.
No, I agree with partially of what he says because one of my favorite sayings is we all want to be wanted, we all like to be liked, and we all love to be loved. You feel me? At the end of the day, a woman can do her own thing out and about, and a man can do his own thing. You feel me? Now, statistically, who's doing it more? I'm not too sure, but a lot of women are on their goddamn game. You feel me? I'm not gonna act like it's not a situation. You feel me? I know a couple of people that live together. You know what I mean? Just because it's more economically working. You know what I mean for their
Yeah, but you can,
situation.
but like, just like two men can live together, two women can live together. It don't have to be a man or a woman.
No, that's what
So,
I'm saying. I'm talking about two men. You feel me? But when I talking about like when I talk about like schooling and like and a lot of things, a lot more women take that serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of women take that more serious than a lot of men, and it's just like it's a lot of things that play into it though. You know what I mean? Let's not get too difficult. You know, and let's not get too specific. But you
so
know,
you disagree? Hold on. So you disagree that men don't need women to maintain their lives?
no, not at all. I'm perfectly
Okay.
fine. Like what?
So,
I know a few people that are perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like, I just feel like that's a bum gang, not a boss.
so why do you think men are chasing after women so much?
Shit, a lot of people like cat gang. Like, let's be honest. What are we talking about? A lot of men just like the affection, gang, like the affectionate part. And I'm talking about physical. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about a person just sitting there saying they love you, because a lot of people do that.
Yeah, but just like those two men that live together, they can do that with each other, right? You don't need actually need a woman for that.
Shit, they
Vice
hey,
versa.
vice versa. On my mama, either way it goes. It's
Yeah,
just
and
it's just what floats a person's boat.
AT
Different
Bird.
strokes
Now I
for different
appreciate
folks.
that because hold up, I appreciate that. So when we talk about like, it's advantageous for a woman to like want to be alone and not necessarily be with a man, and you support that because the men are okay alone. I
Yeah,
appreciate you. Thank you,
you
T
you're
Bird.
supposed to.
Let only one. Hold on. Let only one go.
All right. So,
Hi.
all right. So just to piggyback off what you said, you asked him a question. Why do men chase after women? Well, we're natural born hunters. So regardless of the fact, we're always going to go after a woman because that's what we want. And there's
But what do
there's
you want a woman for?
to love, to nature, to care, to take care of, to procreate with.
And what else
Just
do
like
y'all be hunting besides women? What else do y'all are naturally hunting?
finances in
Wild
life.
boar?
No,
No.
finances in life. So we can take care of the household financially. So we can take care of the household mentally.
Then why do
So we
y'all
can
need
take care of the
women
household.
to why so many of y'all advocating against for 50-50 if that's the case?
I don't know about so many, but if a couple decides that they want to do 50-50, that's on their accord. Me personally, I like to take care of my household.
So
I
you
take care of
think
my
the
kids.
man who go 50-50 is less than a
Oh,
man?
No, I don't. No, I do not think that. That's just that's his perspective.
hey
And
Tammy.
if a woman accepts that, that's her perspective as well. I can't knock them for doing it. I can't say he's less of a man because he's still doing what he has to do to take care of his household. She's doing what she has to do to take care of her household. I can't knock them for being what they want to be. So I think this notion of us like the just listening to it for the past 30 minutes, it's a lot of bashing back and forth. But it's so many great logic that I've heard that it just get bypassed. So that's why I'm hitting the key points of, the things that we want in life is not the things that we necessarily need. So right now, what we need to do is to be at one accord instead of saying a woman doesn't need a man doesn't need a woman. We need each other. So we need each other. And the
So hold
world,
up real quick. Hold
the
up real
world,
quick. So when you said y'all hunt, right?
right,
Because hunters, you hunt for prey. You hunt for prey. But then when
right.
you describe, you talking about connection. Those are not the same thing.
Well,
Let 400 go. 400. Hold up, sir. 401 chime in real quick.
Uh,
it was a point earlier, but I don't know. I just felt like you were saying about why two guys don't shack up together. If y'all, the women are the ones doing most of the bashing, so why y'all don't just be with another woman and just that don't even make sense.
They are.
Y'all back. So majority of the women on this panel are into other women.
No, I didn't say that, but women are living with other women. Women have community. Yeah, and then you do have some women that are into the rainbow. So yeah.
But I'm saying it's a lot of bashing, but the bashing is coming from women who are
What bashing
still
is
they men
happening?
though.
Hold on, what bashing are you talking about?
I'm
You
saying
talking
like
about
a lot of the stuff the women saying are negative. I don't hear nothing good. Like yeah, we need
Why does it
men.
have
Like
to be
it's
good?
just
hold on, let him finish what
huh.
he's saying. Hold on, go
I'm
ahead.
saying like
We listen.
majority of the stuff is negative. Like y'all know y'all need men. Not saying like not necessarily need us, but y'all know y'all gonna continue dealing with men and everything. So I just feel like the bashing and the negativity is
It's
just like,
unnecessary.
come on, yeah, like y'all sound very like I don't know, like y'all didn't
So
have
here's
like
my
a mother
question. Hold on,
with
400.
sense or
Let me ask you a
something.
question. Hold up. Why do men still want women that bash them?
Not all
I don't
women
know about
bash.
them guys. Yeah. Like, cause my woman, I got a good woman, so
Same.
she don't have like a mindset where a guy should take care of her or like she doing good for herself. Like she don't got her hand out for the like I'm supposed to pay all her bills and like that's a weak woman mindset. I feel like.
I thought y'all said y'all protectors and providers. So which one is it?
Who said that?
Y'all okay? So men need to get on one
I
accord
only
with each
just
other
said
then.
it.
Wait,
Y'all need to
earlier, a
get
girl
on one
just said,
accord because y'all say that's
earlier,
what men provide women is
but
provision and protection. That's what y'all
but
claim.
earlier, but earlier, a girl just said that men are here for protecting, and you
There are no
guys
girls
bashed her for
here.
that.
There are no girls here.
Exactly.
Nobody bashed
You
her for
guys
Exactly.
that.
bashed her for that.
Nobody bashed her for
They
that. She
really
addressed
did.
that as her being a
Lord,
personal
come
thing.
I
on,
feel
But
like
bro.
I
y'all
but I
too
want to
It
grown.
was a
know.
little
But I want
attack.
to
It
know
was a
though.
little
Y'all
attack.
said y'all
Like, come
protectors.
on.
Y'all said y'all are
Y'all too
providers
grown to want to
though.
be taken care of. Y'all too grown to
But
want to
y'all
be
So hold
said
up.
taken
but
No,
care
no,
y'all
of.
say
no.
Take
He
that's
care of
what
said
y'all
it.
yourself.
Hold
They not.
on, hold
No, hold up.
on.
But he's saying
That's
it. They're not
crazy.
protectors and providers. He's saying it.
Yes, we are. Yes,
so
we
then what is the
are.
problem? So then why do you need a woman who doesn't want you to provide? The guy was just saying, oh, she doesn't worry about a man taking care of her and this and that. But that's what y'all claim y'all provide for women.
Right. And you know
Right.
what?
And
And you know
you know
what?
what?
And
And
you
you
know
know
what?
what?
And you
And
know
you
what's
know
the
what? And
issue?
you know what's the issue?
That right there
That
makes
right
a
there
man want to
makes a
take a
man
woman
want to.
even more because she's not out here seeking for you to do everything for her.
Huh?
When I see that, it makes me want to do it
Exactly.
even more. That's
You talking out of both
Exactly.
sides of your mouth. If you're saying that
No,
this
he
is
not.
what men, no, hold on. If you're saying that this is what men provide for women, why shouldn't a woman want that up front then? If y'all claim that that's y'all role and position, now you want a woman to play games. Now you want her to be like,
The
oh no, I
least.
don't need
ain't
you to
nobody
help
playing
provide.
games.
And then you say,
Ain't
oh
Hold
nobody playing
no,
on.
now I'm gonna go
games.
ahead and provide for you.
No,
Which one
Hold
is
on.
no.
it?
Hold on.
There's
Hold
so many
on.
women out here.
Only. I got a
I
question for
never
you.
agreed to that.
Do
Right.
you like women? Do you like? Oh no, not only. Not you only. Go ahead, Andre. You like strong, independent women?
Of course. Who wouldn't want a strong, independent woman?
Right.
Andre?
Every man wants
Every
that.
man wants that.
I do.
Andre, you say you like strong, independent women? Is that what most men like? Strong, independent women?
Yes, most men that are sane, most men that are educated, most men that are
Thanks.
well taken off, that want to do better for themselves, absolutely. Because it takes, if you want to raise a kingdom, sometimes the majority of
Y'all
times
ain't
it takes
raising no
two.
kingdom. We don't live in no area where you can raise a kingdom. What kind
Well,
of fucking kingdom you gonna raise in your apartment?
Oh
first I
my
have a
God.
house.
Oh
I
my
have a
God.
house. So this is the
Live.
bashing that I'm talking about.
Sheesh.
This is what I'm
What
talking about.
bashing?
Like you just
What
we're
bashing?
speaking with logic and you're cursing at me. It's like just listen to what I'm saying. If you listen to
So
what I
I
said,
can't curse at you? Your
Position.
feelings hurt because I cursed at you?
Nah, it's just
no,
automatically he had a
no,
studio apartment. That's what it.
I didn't say studio.
exactly,
You added
exactly.
studio. No, you
But you
added
said
that
apartment.
payroll. Don't
Okay,
be putting words in my mouth. I said
okay,
apartment. It could be a
apartment.
3 bedroom. They got 3 bedroom
But why?
apartments.
But why are you putting that on me if you don't even know?
Is it bad to have apartment? Men who have apartments are less than. We shouldn't date men with apartments.
But your rhetoric and the way you It's responded to all me is about leveling up if
You,
that's what you was doing.
I mean, it make it seem like apartments are like not good enough. Should
You're
are
no,
men
you're
with
just lessening the
apartments not
values of his work
worthy?
for.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for getting the line,
bro,
bro.
she's a good one, bro.
No, she cold. She a cold piece.
Like, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, she been like this ever since I met her. She a cold piece. She a cold piece, gang.
yeah, she good.
You just gotta know how to word your
I just
shit
want to
though. I'm
get
not gonna
y'all
lie.
I know.
mindset.
No,
I'm just trying to lock down the mindset of the man.
but
If
you're
Cause
not
we here
listening
for
to
if
me
a
though.
y'all.
guy
But you're not
I
listening
if
am.
a
though.
guy
If
paying
you if you if you were listening, you would hear what me
I
and the
have
three other fellas just said.
questions.
What me and the three fellas just said. We like strong, independent women. We like women that
Men
don't
are
want their
always
hands out.
talking against that, though.
See, again,
Men
you only focus.
constantly talk. You can go on a million panels on this app, and they talk about how they don't want a strong, independent
Well,
woman.
because that's the men that
So
have
which
there's
one
a weak
is it?
mindset. That's the
Yep.
men that have a weak
I
Y'all
never
mindset.
are
heard
all over
I
nobody
the
don't
say
have a
place.
that.
weak
I
Y'all are
never
mindset.
heard a
all
man
over the
say that. I'm
place.
gonna be honest with you. I never
No,
I
heard a
not
man
never
say
heard
that.
a
y'all.
man
Y'all
say
are
that.
Gang,
Me
all
I
over
be
neither.
the
I
around
never
place.
heard that
slumlords,
either.
gang.
Hold on, it's
I
too
be
many
around
I
people
real
never heard that
talking.
slumlords,
either.
gang.
Y'all are just trying to say anything to win an argument when you know the truth is the truth. Y'all know most men talk about how they don't want no strong, independent woman. They
I
put
never
porn
heard
on
No,
that
it. Put
before.
it
I've never
out.
heard that.
That's
I've
all
never
I
heard
And
fuck
that.
and
with.
y'all
I
know
don't heard.
that
I don't
that's
hear
one of the
that.
things y'all
Hold
claim to
up, hold up.
provide
Hey,
is
can
that
I
you're providers for women. Then if a woman is
can
have an
I add
expectation
something?
of providing, then now it's a problem. Oh, if she acts like she don't want us to provide, we want to provide more.
Hold on,
What?
she trying to Drika trying to ask something.
Yeah, because I think instead of us doing the back and forth, I think that it's important for us to point out the illogical points that men make instead of trying to hold them to something they're not going to admit to. So if we recognize the pattern where men say they don't want an independent woman, can we break down to the women that's listening how confusing it is and how the men are able to, on one hand, say that you be feminine and docile because I'm the protector and provider and leader, and then they turn around and need your resources, your money, your labor. That's what we should be pointing out once we catch them in this lie.
That ain't make
I'm
no
in a store.
sense.
I'm in a sir.
That didn't because
Hold on.
no men on this chat.
No,
I'm
then
in the
they
store,
wanna,
y'all. I
now they wanna
I
neg
can't
you.
yell, but
Hold on. Go ahead, Drika.
Go ahead, Drexel.
I'm just saying that that's what we need to be pointing out. That was the end of it. I'm just hoping that y'all can pull that, like, move the conversation to that instead of going back and forth with these men. Like, we got to start learning that these men come up here on plugs. These men come up here with their Vaseline and their fish ready to go in and out. And instead of us giving them what they want by going back and forth with them, because that's what they like, that's their kink. When we catch them in a lie, let's explain to the listeners what's happening so they can start recognizing it and they don't get caught up in a marriage where the man convinced them he's leading with her wallet.
May I say
Yeah,
something?
because
May I say something?
if
May
they
I say
say that
something to that?
Jesus, go ahead, payroll.
I,
Hold on,
I'm
real quick.
I'm sorry.
Hold up, payroll. Hold up.
No, no,
Hold up, real quick.
400. He got
Hold
an
up, real quick,
echo.
Lynn. Yeah, hold up. But that's what I was saying at the very beginning, right? That like when we having these conversations to understand what they really are doing, what's really going on, because yeah, they do want to argue about stupid shit, and they're gonna contradict themselves, and they try to put like their goal is to put women on the defensive. So they just gonna gaslight and continue to lie. But the reality is like you're not getting anything from that because like it's a distraction. That's why when you ask them questions about what they're talking about, they can't answer the question and they get real vague because they're not really saying anything. But go ahead, payroll. Go ahead and tell your lies.
Y'all women
My
don't
thought
take no accountability.
Not
to
at
be honest
all.
with you, I just feel like the
Hold
men
up.
are
I'm
really
not gonna
like,
hold up real quick. I'm not gonna keep muting people. Hold up. If you come off a mute with somebody talking and interrupt, I'm just gonna drop you. Go ahead, payroll.
I just feel like men are fighting for understanding more than anything. You feel me? Like it gets into an argument when it feels combative. from the other side when we're just really looking for a little understanding. You feel me? Partial understanding, gang. Not even the whole understanding. You feel me? You just be like, oh, aha moment. You feel me? But that's really what the back and forth is about. All honesty.
Let me ask you a question. If you want me to understand you and I don't, so I point out the inconsistencies and the part where you lost me, or that you said in the past that as combativeness, where are we gonna go from there? Because I haven't raised my voice or called any of y'all out your names. I'm just pointing out the inconsistencies that I've heard in the conversation. To me, it sounds like I said yesterday, that y'all have a problem with being challenged, especially by a Black woman. Y'all don't want nobody to poke holes in your argument. And I have a problem with that because I'm never going to go along just to get along. That's not the type of Black woman that I am. And push.
Caroline, you going out? She going out. Y'all, Andre, go ahead.
I think it's just all about the understanding. You have to have an agreement. You take care of this, I take care of this, or the man take care of everything or not. It ain't nothing really to argue about because I've been with my husband for 23 years. We get along fine. Now I don't even worry about the money. I don't care about that. I care about getting along and letting my kids see what kind of man I am. That's basically my stand on it.
Hold on, you're not saying nothing about the actual prompt. It's weird when y'all come up here and just want to say y'all in a relationship, but y'all don't need women. Okay, all right, go ahead. My life story.
So you talking to me?
No, nigga, you done. Go ahead. My life story. Go ahead, Ayana. He can't unmute. Everybody got shit to do. Go ahead, Joe.
Bro, you know how y'all sound. Like let's go back to the lady y'all was bashing when y'all said it was an
We don't
individual.
care.
Oh
We
my
don't
God! Look what y'all
care.
doing. Y'all can't even let nobody talk. Let
We
somebody
don't
talk.
care.
Let the dude talk.
No.
You just bashed that lady.
No.
But do any of y'all got a man?
No. Is you
Hold up.
Captain
You
Save a
answer the
hoe?
question tonight. He want to shame us. So you ain't got nothing to say about the prompt. Okay, go ahead, Sincere.
He came up here to
Yeah, I
get us
am.
together. He came up here to tell us about ourselves. Let me tell these bitches about themselves. Like we
Um,
care what your young ass thinks. Shut up, stupid.
can y'all hear me? I don't know if I'm muted.
It's so well, I'm just gonna say this right here. It's the sad part about it is these men that came up on this panel literally will not answer the question. The question is, can men live without women, maintain their lives without women? And of course, if you're a human being with some semblance of sense, you should be able to. But the point of it all is most of the time, most men want to control women and control all facets of women's lives. That's why they can literally, some men, and I'm not going to put everybody in the same box together, but some men absolutely do not like women, but they like women sexually. So therefore, they have a sexual attraction to a woman, but mentally, they are okay being with their broskies all day, every day. They have no problem with that. But they don't want to ever be challenged by a woman. And I heard somebody say, men are natural born leaders. Who told y'all that? They're natural hunters. Who told you that? Because even in the animal kingdom, guess who hunt and gather in the animal kingdom? The females.
Lioness.
Bro,
It's
y'all
not.
made this
It's not
prompt.
even.
Y'all
It's
literally
not.
made
It's
this
not
prompt.
even.
Y'all
It's
made
not
the
even.
prompt.
But the
She do have
thing
a
that
fact, gang.
really,
She do have a
Y'all
fact.
made the
She does have
prompt.
a
you
fact.
can start. You can argue all you want to,
She has a
but I'm not
fact,
gonna
gang.
argue with you, baby, because I'm too grown to argue with a child.
I don't think
I
we're
can
arguing.
understand.
We just sharing opinions.
Because I'm
Hold on,
like,
stop playing her.
you're getting upset about something that you stated. You said men are natural leaders, and we have seen how our world has turned out to be with this whole idea that men are natural leaders. No, they're
Bro,
not.
y'all literally see her
No,
gaslighting
no,
the
no,
whole
you're
time.
not. You're not natural leaders.
Y'all being honorary.
Leadership is a actual skill set
Bro,
that you
back
have to
up.
develop over time. And it takes a lot of effort to be a leader. A lot of men do not want to put in the work to be a
I
true
seen every
leader.
man on here show
So
respect to every.
all I'm gonna say is, it's very sad that the women are trying to basically tell you exactly how they feel about the things that not only their experience, but it's statistical facts. Every 4 minutes, there's a woman being unalived by her personal private partner. But nobody wants to talk about that. They want to keep going, acting like women are just making things up in their head. And you know why women can be alone or now deciding to be alone and not be coupled or get married or be in a relationship? Because
Hey, Breezy.
it's more easier to be okay
Do you
being
got
with
a man? Do you have a
with
man?
another
What's your
female.
experiences with a
I'm
man?
married, jackass, but be quiet. But once again, I understand why women do this because also I am a therapist and I deal with women and men, and I see how some men who come into my office beating their chest and not taking accountability for none of the shit that they have done to their families, friends, children, and community. So don't play with me, okay?
I respect your point of view for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely respect that.
It's also, hold on real quick. It's also
No.
important that we say that, like, you can live a fulfilling life not in these romantic relationships. Like, this idea that, well, if you don't have this man here to do these specific things, you're going to be ass out. That's not true. And women prove that every day. And they still pushing off this lie about this romanticized view of the past. But the truth is, like, they're lying. You can live a full life without the relationship. Go ahead, my life, and then Ayana.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I think they got skipped.
No, I called them and they ain't say nothing.
Yeah,
I'm,
my
I'm,
fault.
I'm learning how to
I
use
had
this
to put
still. My
I had to
bad.
put my phone down for a second. How y'all doing?
We good. Go ahead and answer the
Hey,
prompt.
go ahead.
Gucci.
Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, I would like to speak on it because I'm married. For one, I'm not going to get on here and lie and say I don't need no woman.
Hold on, you being married don't have nothing to do with anything. I don't know why y'all keep saying that.
That's the problem. You're not listening. That
No, no,
does
no. What
because
you go ahead, just answer the
listen,
phone.
mama, listen. Before I got married, like the one lady said, like I didn't know it all. You know what I'm saying? I had to get. I've been challenged. Like she said, like we don't come natural born leaders. Like especially if you grew up in a household that's broken. But to me personally, y'all was talking about like how do men and how do women need each other? Like I was saying, like I want to have kids. Well, I got kids, so growing up, I always wanted kids. I need a woman for kids, so that's something that
Why
I
you
need a
wanted
woman
children?
for
Why did
because I
you
want
want
another
children?
part. Oh, because I want another part of me. You know what I'm saying? Going that's my
Are you
nature. I mean,
selfish?
yeah, that's
Hold on, so
something I
you think
want.
the
I wanted
kids are a
everybody.
representation of you?
You say what? But
So
don't
you
you
don't
want
believe they
kids?
have their own autonomy and identity?
Don't you want kids? Do you have kids?
Sir, why do you want kids? Why did you want kids?
I mean, because I want
He
another
said
part of me.
why.
Like, yeah, I want another
Because
part
you
of
wanted
me.
another part of
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Kids
I
are not
wanted
another
another part
part
of
of
me.
you. They
A
got
kid
their
is,
own life
oh,
and
bro.
autonomy. Kids are their
Listen,
own
your child,
people.
they
Are
are,
you
but
not
they
your own
still,
person?
y'all is really lost. Like, y'all really lost, though.
In what way
Like,
are
y'all
we
really lost.
lost? Did I say
Because,
anything wrong? Are kids
listen,
not their own
but
people?
listen, do you have kids? Yes or no?
Why does that matter?
Don't ask me a question if I can't
Why does that
answer it. Do you have
matter?
kids? Do
What?
you
Tell me
have
why that
kids? So
matters.
why do me having kids matter? See, you want to sit up here and give
Because I
us
wanted to
questions.
know.
Okay, and I want to know, why do you have kids?
Well, I don't want to answer.
I see that. Yeah, see that's the point. See, you kind of
So
bitter.
no, you already said
Like
it. No,
yeah,
people
yeah,
can
you
ask you
kind of
questions
bitter.
about it.
But like I said, to answer the question though to anything that y'all talk about, believe it or not, y'all need men like we need y'all.
So
Period.
you want to play
We don't need
house.
those.
It's not playing house, baby. Me and my wife own our house. We own business. So that's the wrong thing this way. That's the wrong thing this way. In order for us to get there, it took
You got
levels
that
for
lady
us
over
to
there doing
get there. That's
paperwork.
what I'm trying to tell you. I don't bash women. I'm not saying it's no purpose of no woman like y'all saying. Just like y'all saying there's no protection. Yeah, I do agree. In 2026, fellas, we are lacking with
No, so let
protecting
me
women.
hold on, sir. Let me ask a question because
Talk to me.
hold on, I want to know something about the men that keep saying this same point. They want to bring people keep bringing their personal into it about these men. What does a day to day like? What are your duties? What are your duties day to day? Like, what are the things that you're doing from day to day with those children? Are you picking them up? Are you taking them to the doctor, the dentist? Are you making appointments? Are you checking in with them, making sure they do what they need to do? Are you a place where they come when they need comforting? Like, what's the day to
Yes,
day
ma'am.
like?
Yes, my kids. Yes, my kids. Yes, they live with me. Like I said, I'm married. So
No,
I took my.
those are not the
Listen, let me
answer.
tell you. Let me tell
No,
you.
hurry up,
Listen,
and if you don't,
I'm
I'm
about to
gonna
give
move
you. Let me.
on.
All right, just give you a look. This morning, I just dropped my son off to school, and I brought my ass to work. I get off at 4:30, and when I get off, I have to go pick my son up from track school. And then, like me, I act
Okay,
like men can't be
who's planning the
fathers.
food? So who's planning the
I
food and
could.
what y'all gonna eat?
Me, I'm with my son.
Okay, so go ahead and mute up and let's move on. Cause you a super nigga. Got it. All right,
It ain't
moving
no
on.
super
Who's
niggas.
next?
Y'all just running
Okay,
across the
go ahead.
wrong man.
Okay,
That's
you got it. You got it. You got it.
bitch. You run across the wrong man.
Okay, so now let's talk. So we're gonna talk about that. Since you are an exception to the rule and everybody else running across the wrong men, we're here to talk about how women cannot help women not fall for the wrong men. So that's what we're having a conversation about.
I was
So
just
go
gonna
ahead
say,
and
I
mute
feel
up.
like a
Tara,
lot
who
of
is
it
next?
comes down to vetting the person that before you get into having kids, moving in together, being serious, you're supposed to vet your partner. A man is supposed to vet his woman, a woman's supposed to vet your partner. A lot of the things I feel like people are
Okay,
saying,
Ayana. Hold
it's
on. How to
from
vet?
people
How to
just being
vet?
like lack of accountability.
No, ma'am. How to vet? Y'all be saying words, but then y'all don't give no information. What does it look like to vet for a man? We don't care about these niggas. They need to have a group for that. How do
I
women
mean,
vet for a man?
personally, I feel like I look at nature. Normally, it's the male species that's trying to prove like I can provide, protect, whatever the hell it may be. Now we're living in 2026, but those natural desires that are in us are always going to be in us. We're
Oh,
always
so
going to
you're not
want
gonna
to
answer
build a
my
life. We
question.
want kids. We want this,
So
that,
you
and the third.
pivoted.
Huh?
So you pivoted. So you're not gonna
No, because
answer the
me, I feel like
question.
the word needs, I don't think anybody needs anybody. I feel like
No,
the
no, no.
moment you
Hold
decide to
on.
I'll
How
even
we
answer the
get
get
in a
there?
question.
Wait,
relationship,
hold on.
you're choosing to be with someone. It's not
Ma'am,
because you
how did you
need
get
them.
there?
No,
Hold
because the
on,
prompt says,
ma'am.
why do
No,
women?
no, 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 ma'am. How
Yeah.
did you go back to the prompt when you mentioned
Oh, because
vetting?
I realize every time somebody goes off the prompt, y'all cut them off and put them on. So I'm
So
trying to
No,
stay on
wait.
subject.
hold on.
Oh,
Because
you're
whenever
Hold on.
gaslighting. Got it.
The
Go ahead,
question, hold up.
Tara.
The question was, how do women vet men? Are you going to answer that question? You got unmute.
Can I just say this about
Ayana.
the?
No,
Can I
hold
say this about
on.
the?
No,
Okay.
no, hold on. Ayana, you
I didn't
said
notice I
that
was
women,
muted. Did y'all hear me?
yeah, you said that women and men need to vet properly. We're asking you, how does a woman vet for a man properly? Like, give us the step by step, give us examples, give us the play by play, because we don't know. So you know, and we want to know from you.
I feel like we could all learn from each other. I'm literally only 24, so I'm learning. But I've learned a lot of the things that women go through with men is because that man showed you who he was in the beginning, but you wanted the idea of this man and this made up
So
fantasy
you
so
don't
bad
know.
that you didn't hold him accountable to how he was treating you from the
So you don't
beginning.
know.
Huh?
Do you know? Do you or do you not know how to vet properly for a man?
I don't know. I'm learning. I'm listening to what y'all have to
So
say. I felt
you
like we was
don't
all
know.
here trying to gain insight from each other. I'm not coming here as an expert.
Okay. So she don't know how to vet properly.
Okay, so
Got it.
yeah, put me on.
She a baby, whatever. I'm glad you told us that you was young.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit
Yeah.
that we all learning because
Okay.
we all desire to be
No,
loved
I'm not
and
telling
valued
you
and
that.
cherished. Just like
I'm not.
men want a good woman, women want a good man. It's not about gender. It's about just you wanting to be treated right. You
No,
even
hold
getting into
on,
a relationship
Ayana.
is a
Hold
conscious
on,
decision that you want to build a life with
Ayana,
somebody.
baby. Hold on. When once you said that you were young and you were learning, you do need grace, right? So I need to pull back.
I say that just to let y'all
But
know I'm
hold on,
open
hold
minded. My
on,
mind
hold
is not
on,
set in one way. If I
hold
feel like, okay, we've
on,
been doing something and it's
Ayana.
not
Wait,
working.
I don't know if y'all can't hear me. Tara, can y'all hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. So if you recognize that, you continuing to spew false information is not helping. So once you acknowledge that you don't know, you being willing to still regurgitate things that somebody else told you, that information is not vetted, pun intended.
I just
Just
feel
hold
like both sides are
on.
bashing each other and both sides do the same thing. That's why, like, down the logic, both sides are saying the exact same thing that both sides do. So that's why I'm like, this.
All right. Go ahead, Drika.
No, that I just want to move on. Because I can't tell her what to do. But I want people to recognize that she was willing to acknowledge where she might not know something, but she's not willing to yield. She's not willing to actually sit back and listen. She gonna just keep on. She's going to railroad false information that's unchecked, that she doesn't know. She's just gonna keep doing it, and it's unfortunate. But I get she young, so we gonna hold her hand through it. But to hold her hand through it, let's move on to whoever the next person was, so we can move the conversation forward. I don't know who was
Go
next
ahead,
though, Tara.
Marcus. It's Marcus.
All right, I'm here. I just wanted to talk about the prompt specifically, about men saying women need them and not being able to maintain their lives. I think as far as men saying women need them, that's something that a lot of men will do to kind of build their own value into somebody's head, and kind of make it seem like somebody needs them, when a lot of the
Hey,
times
Mama.
the reason why they'll do that is because, they actually do need somebody like a woman or whoever in their lives, just trying to keep them, on task, on focus, and really moving everything forward with their lives. However, I will say though, as far as y'all talked about vetting and things like that, I think that's something important to consider. Are you getting with a man that doesn't have his shit together, or that doesn't know how to really put things together in his life and work towards and attain towards goals? I'm 29 years old. I tell my girl all the time, like, we'll get into arguments and shit, and she'll be like, oh, well, I don't need you. And I tell her all the time, I don't need you to need me. I just want you to want me, because obviously by ourselves, we're both good. But, if we can both be good together, I think that helps build value for both of us in the future and being able to live a sustainable life moving forward in our relationship. So I just wanted to answer that. I know there's a lot of back and forth going
For
on in
her to
here,
be
but
saying,
that
hold
was it.
on, for her to be saying that, you leaving out information. This was always funny that there is this recognizing of what men do and how men are towards women in society, but then they like that there's this dissonance with them recognizing how women respond. So you have men who try to sneak in their personal information, try to in the midst of them talking about other men, trying to separate from other
Hey,
men,
Ding Dong.
they inflate their own value, and then they tell half truths and lies. Because at the end of the
Well,
day,
that's fair to
hold
assume,
on,
Drika, but
Marcus,
I don't necessarily. You right. You didn't interrupt me. My fault. Go ahead.
I was about to attack. This the thing. A lot of times men are
Thank you,
they
Amara.
fully understand that there is that men talk out both sides of their mouth, and it's confusing, especially when you think about black men. Black men absolutely have always needed us to help them financially and emotionally, physically. We need to protect them. We need to do all these things. We need to march, advocate, fist up, head down type shit. They know that. Then when women buy into that, they then throw us buying into that in our face. Now we some dummies. Now we stupid. Now we should have vetted. Now we should have knew. And the moment that we start saying, hold on, women, you can't trust nothing these men say. They're horrible. They're deplorable. They've been playing with us since the beginning, since we got here off those ships. But they really fucked us up in like the 60s and all those times when they had us advocating for them, for their liberation, their black male liberation. We need to recognize what these men are doing, black men specifically. I'm talking about black, within the black community. Then they say we bitter and angry, and the only thing we do is run into these men. So we can't win because they don't want us to have the conversation. And anytime people try to silence you or stop people from having a conversation, know it's because we're on the right track. And the right track is, you cannot assume that a man is going to be good. You need to assume that he's going to do what any other man that you've seen done, or the ones in your past, whatever. And you need to figure out how you can deal with it accordingly. Meaning, those women who want to divest, cool. The women who still want to deal with men, you need to be strategic in your dealing with them. Not thinking that it's going to be love, not thinking that it's going to be romance, not thinking that he's going to love you in a way that we've been lied to on Cinderella movies. But think about, hey, if
That's
I'm
a
going into
whole.
this, I'm going to treat it.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because that's how you know. That's how you know. They want to shut the conversation down. Women who are going to deal with me need to be strategic and thinking, hey, if I'm going to be with this person, how can I back myself up just in case he do what niggas be doing? What can I do? How can I have a rainy day fund? How can I make sure that if he does some dumb shit that me and the children will be okay? How can I have a safe exit? That's what you need to be thinking, not about fucking love.
No, I don't disagree with you. Honestly, I really don't.
Hold up,
And
hold
as
up,
far
hold up.
as
Marcus, it's Shiki turn. And then Infinity so we can open the panel.
Okay, so I don't know how everybody grew up. I grew up basically playing sports and stuff like that. So it's basically like, you know, when you're young and you're not, and like sex is not really, procreating is not really like in anybody's mind. Like we survived that, you know? So it's just like when it was just guys and then it was just the girls in the group, you know, it was just girls by themselves, us on the outside. Nobody died. So it's just like, you know, I do feel like men do give y'all a lot of power, to be honest. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would hate to be a woman because y'all get hit up every day, all day, every day. That shit probably annoying. Can't even
Explain
walk
that
down the
part.
street, you know? So it's just
What you
like,
mean men
at
give
the
y'all a
same
lot
time,
of hold on, what do you mean men give us a lot of power? Be more specific. What are you talking about?
like
We still
basically, so
listening.
it's like basically, you see how you guys talk really down. Y'all talk down, like even in music, you see how women talk down on men, this, that, and the third. But you expect a man to just uplift a woman, but women do not uplift men whatsoever. Like I see that like a lot, like everywhere.
Why
Like
should we?
I mean, y'all shouldn't. I mean, 'cause at the end of the day, bro, like I'm not really into
You didn't
relationships or
really
whatever.
answer the
So I
question
really
either, because you said that men give women a lot of power, and you didn't want to talk about that violent part, and now you want to talk about uplifting y'all. But the
okay.
reality
Hold
is,
on, but
are you gonna answer it?
you say I'm answering, but I'm answering it in pause because I don't
And men
really.
give women power.
Cause look, when you say
Thank you for listening.
why do men say women need them? I do believe that like men do like they
Sir,
really
answer the
do
question.
like
No.
they
Answer the
act like they
question.
really do. This is what I'm telling you. Like they act like they really do need it. Like they really do act like they need somebody to lay with. Like I don't been with people that say like I can't sleep.
So he's not answering the question. He's not answering the question. Let's be clear about that. You're not saying anything. It's like I said, it's very interesting when y'all start getting questions specifically about what y'all talking about, like the opportunity to give examples. Thank y'all for getting a live goal. Now we all over the place. We all over the map. You saying a bunch of nothing. That's the crazy part. Talk about what you really meant when you saying men give women a bunch. Men don't give women power. What are you talking about? The power that women have, they establish for themselves. That's not true. And that's crazy. So you're not saying nothing. Go ahead, Infinity.
Hey, what's up? Um, my response to the prompt, the systems that we're under have us have men specifically just trying to overpower women like with everything, and so it's the system.
Okay, so as women, isn't it our best bet to stay away from y'all while y'all figure that out?
I mean, as long as y'all are getting closer to God.
No. Don't worry about what we doing.
No, I have
Isn't it
to.
that's it? Hold up. No. You can't say yeah
The idle
as long as
mind
you
is a
being
devil's
indoctrinated. Hold
playground.
up. Hold
Idle
up.
mind is a devil's playground.
Sir.
So
Sir.
So
You're
if
not
you are
listening.
focusing on God and not a man,
No.
then
Hold
yeah,
up,
you
sir.
good.
Sir. I don't know what missionary work you thought you was doing today. Don't worry about what the women are doing. So based on what you're
I'm gonna do what
saying,
I'm gonna do.
it's in what
You can't tell me what to
okay,
do.
you all right. You gonna mute because I muted you. The thing is, if you're saying well the men are messed up from the system, the way y'all conditioned, the way y'all don't have emotional regulation, y'all crashing out.
He's bullshit.
Black women are right now suffering from a femicide crisis that still is not classified as a hate crime. It's not being calculated the way it should be. We're losing reproductive rights at the same time men are becoming more conservative and vote against said rights. It is our best bet to remove ourselves from y'all. So when you say, well, you can move away as long as you're doing X, Y, and Z, there are no conditions. There are no conditions. We're grown and we have our own autonomy. We could choose what we're doing. So it's interesting. Yeah, it's all good unless you're doing X, Y, and Z. And my thing I would challenge people to think about, why y'all think that caveat is there? Why do you think he think that's so important that that's what we're focusing on?
You said who? You say caveat?
Yeah, Les. The panel open, y'all.
And I go back to the one statement when I believe her name was Ayana who said that about vetting. I just want her to know this. From I don't know how old anybody is on the panel, but I'm 46. I'm 46, and all I'm gonna tell her is this right here. Like, I'm just giving you this. You say 20 to 24. Just know this: you can't vet someone good enough. Just know that when you're going into a relationship with anybody, be it romantic or friendship, you can never vet someone good enough because people are fickle and they change. So I just want to let you know that I don't care how much people and that trope that women don't vet people enough is being used against women forever when they end up in a bad situation and especially romantic partnerships. And I've seen it with my clients over and over again. But as the years have gone by, I tell them all the time, you can be with someone for years, and then one day they will wake up and be a total stranger to you. So just take that with a grain, whatever grain you want to take it with. But that's just life, and you just have to figure out what beast you want to live with. Are you willing to live with? Because that's pretty much when you decide to go into a relationship with someone else, you put your physical, mental, and emotional being in their hands. So I'm just letting you know that.
Go ahead, Frenchie.
Hello, my name is French. I am 26.
We not collecting information.
Okay.
What you think about the prompt?
The prompt, why do men say women eat them? And the rest of that is because men are socialized to think that they think that women eat them. As a gay man, I come from a unique perspective. All of this is connected. Women are blaming men are blaming women. But at the end of the day, men really need to take responsibility for themselves. And once they get to the point where they can do shit on their own, they don't need women, and everything else will come together. But really, I'll say this, it's everybody blaming each other, and all you gotta do is worry about yourself. You can judge
Hold on,
people as much as you
real
can.
quick. Hold up, cause y'all like that gender war narrative, right? So a lot of the gaslighting, the negging, trying to change the narrative that women are experiencing is the same thing you see in conversations with white people about racism.
Yes.
Women are recognizing a system that's based on sexism and how it is systematically oppressing them. And as they speak out and connecting the dots, because social media gives somewhere to share those grievances with other people so you can recognize those patterns, y'all come in and say, well, y'all both fighting, y'all just need to cut it out. It's not this side versus that side. It's literally women speaking out about against systematic oppression. Because when we have these conversations about what we're going through, the men come in and start saying, well, you need the relationship. You need to be with a man. We need the men to put together. So the women are running away and the men are chasing after them. So it's not this side and that side and it's siblings and y'all need to stop fighting. So y'all need to stop saying that.
Okay. Well, I'll change that a little bit because I don't want it to be damaging towards women because men at the end of the day are the perpetrators of the violence. And At
Yeah, so do you understand how rude and disrespectful it is to come to women in a woman's space and say, well, y'all need to stop fighting with them, so and they need to stop fighting with y'all, when the
well,
reality is that we're trying to
yes,
defend
I
ourselves?
understand words mean things, so I apologize for those specific words that I use. But the message that I was trying to get across was that women, everybody has responsibilities. Everybody has controls over themselves. So women can keep running away from men as they should because they're dangerous. You can't blame other women for wanting to be in contact for men.
Hold on, who blame women from being in contact with men?
I mean, that's kind of what other people are saying. That like,
No,
I,
no. It's interesting because you saying you understand what I said, but you still going into some blame game, and it's weird.
okay, whatever. That's how you feel.
All right, whatever then. All right, go ahead, 742.
Yeah, so basically, men and women, we move off the biological imperative. So for all of humanity, we've always been like this, and only in the last 30 or 40 years
Thank you, Becky.
have women really gotten their rights. So that's the mode of thinking that y'all are moving off of. Men, we still move off of a biological sense to protect women.
Y'all not trying to protect women though. Y'all want to possess women and exploit them for labor, sir.
I mean, some men do that and some men don't. That's
No, 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 no. That's what men are doing.
why do you say that?
What do you mean? Why I'm saying it when you already know the truth?
I'm married. I have a wife.
Hold up. You've been in rooms with men who are talking about women. What they talking about?
We're talking about the sexual exploits of women. There's nothing wrong with that. As men, that's how we were created.
Okay. And what's the game y'all play with women?
We don't play a game with women.
Okay, all right. So you're not gonna be honest.
We don't play a
So
game with women.
men are not manipulating
Oh,
women.
of
They
course.
don't
Yeah,
pretend
yeah.
like they like a woman to
Everybody
get access to her.
everybody's manipulating everybody though.
No, no, no. Pause. Pause.
Hmm.
Men are manipulating women to get access to their body and labor. What are women manipulating men for?
I
Hey,
don't I
gentle.
don't know because I'm not a woman. I can only answer the
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Pause. So you don't know because you're not a woman, but you're so sure that women are manipulating men. How does that make sense?
Everybody's manipulating everybody.
No, 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 no.
She got you, buddy.
How are
Just
we
admit it.
manipulating men? How? If we're doing it, you're so sure of it. Tell us how we're manipulating you, and what's the goal?
I don't know the goals of women. All I know is that everybody's
So you
manipulating.
don't know
I
anything. You
I
you for sure we're doing something, but you don't know anything about it. That's interesting.
everybody's manipulating each other. It's naive to think
Okay,
that
all
we're
right.
not.
So you want to still say, hold up, still want to make your statement,
Of
but
course.
you got nothing behind it.
I mean, I'm trying to just stick to the prompt, So I'm trying to
No, you
answer.
want to both sides something and you can't back it up. That's
No,
what's
no, I'm
happening,
trying to
sir.
stick to the prompt. You said, why do men say women need them?
No, it wasn't a prompt. I asked you a specific question. You couldn't answer it.
I did give you an answer. You just didn't like my answer.
No, no, no. You couldn't answer the question. You couldn't answer it.
But you're
That's what
but
happened.
you're a woman. Why don't you tell me how
Why
women
would I tell
manipulate
you
women?
something you say you were so sure of, but you can't identify?
I don't know every detail to everything I
Of
say.
course, you don't know what you're talking about. Clearly,
Okay.
we already established that.
Okay. All right. All right, man.
All right, okay. What's up, Gaslight?
Hey, Tara, how you doing?
Hello.
Okay. I'm happy to hear that. That's wonderful.
Oh, I'm doing well. My bad. I was reading.
um, why do men um so that they can convince you so they can use you. Duh. That's it. That's all.
Used for what?
Cooking food, washing dishes, poking on.
And having and raising babies, right?
Yeah, babysitting too.
Do you think that women need men?
No, not really. No, absolutely not.
Why? So why men who know that women don't need them are lying to women and saying that they need them?
Manipulation.
Thank you. Go ahead, GV.
Why do men say women need them?
Hold on, you in the closet? You gotta fix your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Nah.
It's 2026, bro. You can tell my.
All right, bro, stop playing with me, bro.
How did you come up here to answer the prompt or argue?
I'm trying to see, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Why do men say women need them when they can't even maintain their lives without women?
Hold up real quick. I wanna be honest about this. Cause like when I go on people panels, I never think to read it out loud because I've already read it to myself and process what I'm gonna say. Why do people come up and read the prompt?
Because a lot of people ask for people to read the prompt when they come into the room and get on the panel.
Nah, okay. It's cause you've been programmed to do that.
I ain't
Okay,
coming
go
here to
ahead.
argue with you. I ain't never seen a race of women.
I was generally curious. Go ahead.
I never seen a race of women complain about men so much, but add to the problem too.
Oh no, all women in all groups are complaining about men and their behavior.
How do women add to the
That's it.
problem?
That's all you got, GV?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You wasn't saying nothing.
Can he
I guess your
answer?
best stuff come out. No, his best material come out when he in the comments. We'll open the panel up, y'all.
I just wanted him to answer that question. And he's from that statement he made. He said, "Women add to the problem. What do they add to the problem? I mean, what is it?"
That's cause he DL.
Women add to the look. I'm saying, why do black women complain so much?
Oh
But
no, she asked you a question.
what she say?
You already fixing to ask another question. She asked you a question.
What was the question?
How do
You wasn't
women add
listening.
to the problem?
Because they complain about men all day, every day, but the men they complain about is in a bed. This
Hold up,
how.
what's the problem? Hold up, what's the problem?
The problem is too many of y'all around here sleeping with non-providing men, creating children with non-providing men, but then y'all get online and say black men need to do better. Black men need to be providers. Black men need to
You hear a lot of women saying that?
every day.
Like, how many women, black women specifically, what percentage of black women you think are saying that online?
At least 40%.
So 40% of women are complaining about men's behavior. You don't think maybe it's a problem with men's behavior?
Yes, I do. But I'm saying, look, if we 400 years behind, it seems like black women will get with black men who believe in taking care of their children, who believe in getting married, who believe in being a provider, who believe in having a stable income. That ain't what y'all doing. Y'all getting with
So what's
whoever.
wrong?
Y'all getting with whoever look
What's
good, and then when those guys fail y'all get online and complain. That's what y'all doing.
So hold up real quick. I want to validate that. I think that yeah, women should find men that look good. Definitely have resources, but look good. But hold up. Is there anything wrong with women saying that like we don't need to be in these families and we don't need to be like with men in the first place?
No, it's nothing wrong with that.
All right, then you support the message then.
I'm saying I'm saying you can't complain about something bad that you chasing.
But that's the thing. Hold up. No, it's not chasing. You got it wrong. It's not complaining about the thing you have. It's about women recognizing what's going on and sharing what the fuck going on. Like, oh, again, because it's pattern recognition, it's systematic. So I was pointing out, oh, these behaviors and this man lying to you and manipulating you isn't an isolated event. It's a systematic issue that's been going on for a very long time, and men uphold it for their benefit.
Okay, so you saying that a lot of
Victim
men
blaming.
are lying and manipulating women?
Is
Yes.
that false?
No, it's
Thank you,
not.
T-Bird. Is that false?
It's not false, but I'm saying
Okay,
how are
pause.
men
Hold up.
able
So
to
it's not
lie and
false.
manipulate women? Is it based on
Hold up,
looks?
real quick. Hold up. We'll figure that out later. We ain't gotta do all that. just know to stay away because he gonna lie and manipulate you, right?
Right.
Right? Okay. That's it. The men are lying and manipulating women because they get labor, right? They want labor. They want to use your body. They want to exploit you. They want you to have children that you're going to be dependent on, even though they say they're going to be there for. And this is a systematic thing that's been set up, and you shouldn't fall for it. GV, you ate with that. Go ahead, Bricky.
Okay. Look. How come women got common sense to the men they not attracted to, but then
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I can't help you with why women think you ugly. Go ahead, Brick. Brick, you on mute. You got unmute.
women don't think I'm ugly?
Sorry, am I supposed to answer the question?
No, you. Yeah, go ahead.
Manipulation and labor.
Can you add some more details to that?
I think
really say nothing.
they use it. I think they use it to manipulate women into labor, meaning like
I'm not sure what's going on with you, Mike. Go ahead.
Every
Stephanie.
time people get tired of this relationship shit, why don't y'all
Hold
just
on, real
shut
quick,
the fuck up?
Stephanie, hold on. If you're tired of it, then why would you come here? That's the thing. You're not that tired of it. You requested to come up here.
Yeah, because y'all talk about
You hold up real quick, because you sick and tired.
you talk
right?
about this
So I'll do the talking. Hold up.
all the
And don't
time,
nobody
man.
hear you complaining.
Make it jump
Hold
more.
up.
Y'all talk about this.
No, why he fighting the
Let it go.
fighting the mic, y'all? Y'all tap the screen. Say your heart needs while he fighting the mic, y'all.
What he crashing out about?
He made it life.
Sir, not you mad at life. What's wrong? Your
Not
boyfriend
mad
didn't
at
call
life.
you?
Y'all every time on my timeline, on my For You page, everything is the same
Hold on,
relationship
you do
shit.
know you curate your own For You page.
Everybody,
like the stuff you click on and watch, the stuff you share and post, that's the stuff that's on your For You page. If you don't like it, then click on the stuff you claim you like, or you wouldn't have been here in the first place. And your
Yeah,
voice is irritating.
I mean, he's squalling. I
he
mean, he is literally
whining.
squalling. I can't believe you came up on somebody's panel just to rant and rave about you don't like her topic, but you made your way up here to talk to tell her that. So you could have blocked the dang on live.
nah,
Come
it's
on
on
now, you're too grown.
people
You're too
in the
grown at
comments
your
can
big
agree.
age to be out
It's
Drinker,
on
here
what
every For
squalling
You
like a
page.
child.
We
hold
get
on,
tired of
sister.
this shit. We get tired of it,
Sis
man.
here.
That's
Hey,
What did he
Stephanie.
say? If you don't like it, then you don't like it. What I'm supposed to do about it?
It's a shame. Sir, you're too grown.
Hey, Stephanie, what's wrong with these topics, bro? Steph, you're not gonna answer?
You're saying what's wrong with the top? It's the same stuff. The same stuff. Talk about something else. You know, that's why
What else
everybody's
will
so
we talk
single
So,
right
about?
now.
so
That's why everybody's
Stephen,
single right now. Talk about
Hold on, what else
something
will we
else,
Stephen,
talk
man.
about?
what you want us to talk
Yeah, I'm
about,
gonna
Stephen?
turn up in this thing. I'm gonna turn up in this thing because
No,
everybody want to
Steven,
get money.
Steve,
Whoa, hold
sir,
on.
calm
No one
down, calm
consented to you turning
down.
up in this thing.
Hold on, Gaslight. What you want us to talk about? Tell me a
Talk
topic right now, and I'll start a live about it.
talk about positive things, man. Women
Like
bashing
what? Give
men,
me an
all that kind of stuff, man.
example.
Everybody get tired of that shit.
Hold on. Stop going back to what everybody gets tired of and tell me what I should talk about. Give me an example.
Tell you, why do
Yes.
men say women need them
No,
when
I'm
they
asking you,
can't
sir,
even
are
make?
you slow? Are you slow? Can you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
I
He
understand,
cannot
but I
Give
either.
me
I'm
tell OG
sorry.
what
hold
I
on,
see.
sincere. I'm
What?
asking you,
Y'all kicked me off. Now y'all got me back on. What the hell?
I'm asking you to tell me a topic, a new topic to talk about. Give me an example of something we should be talking about.
Well, how about healthy relationships?
Like
How about some
what?
healthy stuff? How
Like
about
what?
cutting this junk off? I like you, you like me, and let's move on and let's get the hell off the internet.
But
What
we
are
don't
you?
like y'all.
Well, I can tell there
Oh,
are some
so he
people,
mad
there
because
are
we
some women with some
criticizing
absent
relationships.
fathers in their life. And of course, there are some men with some absent fathers in their life.
Whoop de
That's the
doo.
problem. A lot of y'all parents ain't been together.
What you gonna be
Whoa, whoa,
everybody
whoa.
daddy
Now
then? How
him
you gonna fix
Not
it?
you
complaining.
talking about people
Notice he
parents not being there.
hold
Literally.
up,
Because
proving
people
the
that have
point.
a
Hold up, y'all. Notice he want to come up here and complain. But he once he had the opportunity to say something, he went straight into complaining. Your voice is very annoying. I'm gonna say that
your
again.
voice is
I think it's interesting.
your
It
voice
can't
is
be that
annoying too.
annoying. You ain't here listening to me. You still in here listening to me. It's my space, and you chose to come in here.
I don't give
But saying, oh, talk about the
it's
positive
my space.
relationships and get off social media because you don't like the idea of women complaining about relationships because how you gonna manipulate women if they on the line
Y'all
talking about the manipulation that you want to do in a relationship? It's not to your benefit. So of course you want to shut the conversation down, come in here with your high pitched, squeaky ass voice complaining about nothing. Now you want to bash mothers? It's interesting.
okay, first of all, I didn't bash mothers. I said a two-parent home. And I also incorporated men in that too. Absent fathers. That's what I incorporated.
Steph,
Listening,
are you
listening.
interested
My
in
name is
women or
Stephen.
men?
It ain't Steph, it's Stephen, okay? Get that right.
It's
Can you
Steph.
read?
Okay. Yes, I can
Stephen.
read. It's Stephen.
Stephen. Biblically, like
PH
the
makes
Bible,
the
the
F
PH.
PH,
That's the problem
PH
I'm
makes
talking
the
about.
F
Ignorance.
sound, hence phone, phenomenal. Stephen. Your name is Stephen. I don't know who
Apparently,
taught
you
you
don't
your
read the
name, but they
Bible.
did you wrong, bro.
Stephen. Get
Listen,
it right, bro.
what sound does PH make?
Fuck,
Do it make fuh
fuck,
or buh?
fuck, fuck.
Fuck,
PH. It's
fuck, fuck you. Your name is Stephen.
okay. I can tell. I can tell we got a faggot on the line. I can definitely tell
You
that.
can't say that word. You can't
So,
say that
based
word.
on my voice and your voice, who do you think people are more inclined to believe like Winky? Me or you?
You.
He had to go, y'all. He said a word. He can't say Lord. Not he thought he was gonna win with the pronunciator. The sound is crazy. Go ahead, V. Andre.
Oh, man, you something else. You a piece of work. And you say, what Phil? Yeah,
Oh,
you need to quit that
what you
job.
talking
You need to
about?
quit that job because you a piece of shit. You hurt
For
and
me?
you're a mean,
You
nasty
from
ass
HR?
person. You ain't gonna never have no man. You need to stop
Did
trying to
HR
bash
say
all men because
you?
every man ain't like that.
Can
You
you
retarded.
promise I
Something
won't?
wrong with you.
Can you promise me
Something wrong
that?
with you. Promise me this.
Can
Shut the
you
fuck up,
promise?
bitch. That's what you
Promise
do.
me
Fuck
that it's
you.
never gonna
Fuck
happen.
you.
I really want you to promise it. I want it to come to fruition. So he came back up here to crash out on me. Why I got you so mad? That's crazy. I don't even know you.
They
He was in
literally
the queue
proved the
for a
point.
while. He was in the queue for a while to come up here and try to tell me
Talking
about
about you don't know
myself.
Phil. You ain't no Phil. You need to be washing some dishes somewhere.
Oh, no, I'm not
Uh-huh.
washing no dishes. I'm chilling.
Hey, Andrew, is
You
you
piece of
heard?
shit.
You don't even know this lady, and you're literally out here acting a
You a
fool.
piece of shit too.
Well,
He
so
You a piece of
hey,
shit too.
say whatever you want to say
All
about
y'all
me.
just a piece of shit. That's
It
why
does
you
not
ain't got no
bother
man
me
right
at
now. You
all.
like pussy. You like pussy. Just go on and
Well,
say it.
honey, and if
Just
I
go on and say
did,
it. Just go on and say
and
it.
if
Oh, you
I
got a
did,
violation.
I would
Andre, they
proudly proclaim
recording
that. But
you.
unfortunately, I am married to a male species. But anyway, but okay, feel how you want to, just because you don't know how to treat people properly, evil soul.
No, he gone, but y'all notice
Yeah,
he's letting
I ain't trying to bash no women.
hold up, Stefan. Notice he said I need to go wash some dishes. He went up. He think I need to humble myself and go domestic work. He want me to be a captured woman.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
what they always
unfair.
do. Sorry, sis, but that's the misogyny of so many men in our society. The thing that all women are supposed to do is to do domestic labor and raise their children and be their is astronomically mind-boggling.
Okay,
It
people.
is my
Okay, people. I didn't come on here to bash no women.
and you won't come up here to bash no woman. I appreciate y'all coming up here. Appreciate everybody coming to support the live. Real quick before I end it, Saturday I'm doing a sub only live talking about why men come to women's spaces and their agenda and what they're really trying to do. That's gonna be a Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all free to come if you want. If you like to watch the playback of the live, I'm up upload on YouTube probably tomorrow or something like that. Make sure you follow my YouTube at Tara.js. No, he was done. Thank y'all though. Bye.